In a world where PSG's terror, sports washing and player CEOs rain a cloud of darkness over Paris, can this team of misfits band together to bring hope and glory back to the French capital? A Spanish sniper, Agaraquet as El Mago, a Senegalese psycho always up for a scrap, Lamine Gueye as the special one, a great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals, Gift Orban as the Orban donor, a shot-stopping Croat who wears 40 but is our number one, Big Phil as the brick house, and the man in charge, his lord, Sir Marco as gaffer extraordinaire, starring the breathtaking story of Paris FC career mode, the director's cut. Hello and welcome one and all to our first episode of the Paris FC career mode. We're going to be playing this Road to Glory style, a season and an episode. We're not done until we've won the treble. Now in real life, the team are currently sat 17th in the league. Alright, they haven't got off to a great start. They need a hero, someone to lead them out of the mess they're in. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sir Marco, the new manager of Paris FC. I have a feeling you're going to love him. Just don't look at his legs, alright? He's very self-conscious about those. Now I've had a Google, and the bando's actually called the Stade Sebastien. That's better. Right, they don't appear to have Marco Ball as an option, so we're going to stick with, I think, Tiki-Taka? God, no wonder you lot are in 17th place. 48 pace. Not a chance. You will never play for a Sir Marco team. Okay, let's have a look at the rest of you then. Gory, you look decent. Cabal, you look like a diamond in the rough. I've had an idea. Now, I've got someone in mind for a cam, so we're going to stick your left wing. I see a bright future ahead of you. Do not let me down. 2 DMs and 5 at the back. We're definitely not going to be running 5 at the back for long. I've got something else in mind. Filipovic, you look decent, but we're going to be playing tiki-taka now, so you're going to have to learn to pass. Don't make me get Raya in. Darby Fadiga, great name, great hair. 22 as well. Decent. The rest of you are just on the wrong side of 30. Could be worse, I suppose. Oh, hang on. What do we have here? I reckon you're more of a striker than a right mid. 66 finishing? No. That definitely won't do. Let's stick a development plan on you. You finishing like a prime Denver bar in no time. Okay, this is the formation I'm feeling, but we definitely need to overhaul the midfield. How much have you got to play with? 9 milli. We can do some damage with that. I forgot about this. 1.2 mil, please. The future's gonna be exciting, Cyril, but I'm not sure how long you're gonna be here for, though. I think this could be our first signing as Paris FC manager. That's it, shake my hand. Now get out of my office. You're a bit overdressed, mate. You got training in 20 minutes. Oh, he bought his PE kit. He's all right. Now we got him cheapest chips from SDI bar for 2.3 milli. I can't pronounce his last name, we're going to call him Aggie, but look at these stats. Just look at them. He's got a slap head and he's wearing black Tiempos. I mean, you know he's got a bit about him. He's a certified baller. Ooh, someone's actually bid for you. Let's squeeze a bit more out of him. What in the John Cena is going on here? Yep, I'll see you out, son. Just this way. Just through those doors behind you. Wishing you all the best, mate, but we kind of needed that money. Okay, we've had a little gander around the free agents, and this geezer looks decent. Get him scouted. All right, look, I couldn't wait. Someone else might sign him up. I'm taking a risk, all right? Hang on, has he bought that shirt from home? 74 rated, what a result. We'll walk around to the bridge now, Jakob. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, I reckon you'll do a job. Now, believe it or not, this is actually our new player. Not Sir Marco's dad. Although he's not too far off. God, look at him. Oh, he's struggling, bless him. I'm sorry, but look at the state of him. For just under 400,000, some Kamara bloke. Rafa will do a job for us. I love you really, Rafa. We've stuck the Predators on you and given you the number 5, just like Zidane, just like you wanted. Although I doubt I'll be playing like him. We can hope, though. There's no way Rafa's playing 38 league games, so we brought someone else in, all right? All the way from Turkey for 1.8 milli. Welcome, Joao Neve. He looks like a good all-rounder, to be honest. Decent shooting, passing and dribbling. Not very quick, but he's more of a playmaker than a runner. Press proven. What that does is anyone's guess. And the final signing of this summer window is this top-notch geezer. Bought the left back in on loan for 12 months from Nantes. I'm sure he'll do a job for us. Looks pretty decent. How much do we have left for January then? 5 mil. Lovely. Been playing about with the team, and I think I'm going to move you just there, Aggie. Just a bit further forward. Giving you everything else, might as well give you the armband. Right, I think it's time to introduce you lot to our new look Paris FC team. In between the sticks, we've got Big Phil. At right back, we've got the Moroccan Alakouch. Centre back pairing of Kolo and Brabic. We've got everyone's favourite top knot at left back. Our new captain Aggie a little bit further forward, hopefully popping shots off like he's a Black Hawk down. With Cyril at DM and Joao Neve in centre mid. Got pacey Frenchman Glory out on the right with Lamine Gueye up top. And finishing our front three is the little Algerian Cabal. Now let's go play some games, shall we? Our first lot of highlights is against Bordeaux. Aggie opens the scoring with a beautiful right-footed thunderbolt. Big Phil with closing down that Wilco would be proud of. Now if someone can tell me in the comments how that's a penalty, because I still don't know. Big Phil says, never mind, you can trust me, Gaffer gets down to it. Hadjian with a beautiful Mirandering run through the middle of the pitch. Lays it off at Aggie, which is timed to perfection. You'd put money on that going in the back of the net, wouldn't you? But oh, what's this? It's class, that's what it is. Absolutely class. How have you scored that, but missed that first shot? I don't know. Our next game was a triple A to Rodez. I'm not too sure, but Alacucci gets absolutely skinned. And some bloke named Corridor nods at home for 1-0. I mean, we were so poor in this game. We were all bark, no bite. Big Phil gets fingertips on that to push it onto the bar. Alacucci's starting to do my melanin, man. Didn't get the ball or the player. Luckily, their chance leads to nothing. I don't know whose fault this is, but because it's on the right-hand side, I'm going to blame the right back again. He's had a mare. We lost that 2-0. Saint Etienne came to visit the Bando. He will be our Lord and Saviour. Just give him time. Someone who doesn't need time though is Captain Fantastic. I mean, look, he's pulled a hammy scoring that. Oh, someone busts out the champagne. Alacucci's actually made a tackle. But it's not the tackle that's impressive. It's what it leads to. A couple of passes out from the back leads for 4 against 4. Quay making a darting run out to the right-hand side. But hold on, what's this? Aggie peeling off. In and around the box. Click, clack, bang. I swear to God, this kid's got an aimbot attached to his boots. How he is so precise. I told you he'd be class. Around the 85th minute though, our defence gets caught sleeping. Hadjian apparently stuck in the mud. They pull a goal back to make it 2-1. Better luck next time though, chaps. And the final game of these highlights is absolutely one for the scrapbook. Cyril decides to go rogue and chops a man down on the halfway line. Earns himself a yellow card. Now, I'm not sure if all this bloke knows how to do a slide tackle, but I'm actually lost for words how he hasn't just headed that into the back of the net. Either way, we're down to 10 men. Wait, hold up. Is this what I think it is? No, you're wrong. This isn't prime Barcelona. This looks like the beginning of Marco Ball. Lamine Gueye finishing off the move with a bit of dad dancing. Stick to the day job, son. But just on the cusp of full time, Rafa gets nicked in possession and appears to faint from the shock. They end up working it round to a free man on the edge of the box who slots it home to level the score. But it's times like this where you look to your captain to lead the way. Aggie says no, we don't want to draw. We're going for the win. Taking the ball from kickoff and skinning men alive. Eventually loses it. Forces a clearance though. Shot gets blocked, goes out for a corner. The literal seconds on the clock, he whips the ball in. Brabic gets unlucky with the header. The ball falls on the edge of the box to Lopez, who nods it back in, and Brabic's there again to steer it past the keeper with the ultimate snatch and grab to walk away with all 3 points. The 10 men of Paris have won the Battle of Dunkirk. Look at that. Who would have thought we'd be top of the pile in January? But the best teams in the world strengthen while they're ahead. And that's exactly what we've done. Say hello to Christian Ferreira. What a name. The 24-year-old adds some fresh legs and some decent stats to the midfield. Oh yeah. Yeah, now you look the part. I've just realised we're doing a double swoop from River Plate. It's like the time Mascherano and Tevez went to West Ham. I feel like I'm getting bent over here. He looks mean though. He's definitely going to be snapping a couple legs. Welcome Emmanuel Mamana. Another great name. The Argentine joins us from River Plate for just 2.5 milli. But we're not done there. We desperately need some cover at right back because Alacucci was getting spread on toast week after week. I'm going to butcher his last name, so forgive me, I'm not going to try. But we're going to call him the King. He joins us on loan for 6 months and he looks like a bit of a unit, to be honest. Don't worry, we haven't forgot about the attack. And this bloke looks more like Reece Nelson than Reece Nelson does. Mohamed Cho. What a signing. 6 months from Real Sociedad. And finishing off our January transfers is a young gun from our city rivals, Sher Endor? I can't pronounce it. We've got him for 2 years, so hopefully he can help us out. Right, I think I'm going to take a chance and record this caddy bloke from his loan. 2-star weak foot won't do though. Let's get you trained up. Okay, so we're going to sim it until the end of the season. We'll play a couple of games in between, and I'll stop it just before the last game. Okay, so the first game of these highlights is actually in the cup against Stade de Rennes. Stade de Rennes? I don't know. Cho making an instant impact, slotting it bottom left. Cool as you like. Big Phil tipping onto the post not once, but bloody twice. The man's a brick house. Now please just take a second to watch the way Aggie sets himself up for this absolute wonder strike. I mean, he's just a complete package. This touch is pure jogger benito. I mean, va-va-voom. Deep into added time though, they managed to get past Hadjum, whip a ball into the back sticks and beat Big Phil. We move on to the next round though. Our next game was in the league though against this AC Agicio. I can't pronounce that, but I'm in love with this precision passing. I think it's fantastic. The little Algerian opens up the game 1-0. Minutes later, Hadjum puts it on a plate for Aggie, who won't score an easier goal in his entire career, doubling our lead. Big Phil denying him a chance to pull one back. Team's just got a bit of flair about it now. We're keeping clean sheets and finishing the game in style. But maybe I spoke too soon going into this next game. Not much we could do about that, to be honest. God, get a laugh, mate, you weren't that good. A tricky little back heel from LeVay to set up Christian as he blasts it home to make it level. Those two have just had a little bit of flair to our midfield, a bit of piri-piri. Look at that. I think the less I say about this, the better. I mean, this is barn door stuff, LeVay. Oh, Sir Marco is fuming. He's fuming. We should have walked away with all 3 points, to be fair. Up next, we welcome Rodez to the bando. Kebel really should have done better there. It wasn't long after that missed chance we turned on the Marco ball though, working our way back round to the right hand side. Lovely little finish by Glory. Keep dancing, son. Moments later, Rodez try their luck, but Filipic says non mercy. You didn't have much to say about this one though, did you, Big Phil? Made you look like a right fool. Hold on here. Oh, please tell me this goes in. Oh, Rafa. Maybe next time. Aggie says, hold my beer and bazookas at Veruca off the post. I swear to you, I have never played with somebody with more lethal finishing outside the box than Aggie. Guay then blasts home to make it 3-1, and then the King steps up with an excellent last-ditch tackle. I love playing with this team. I don't love it when they're missing chances though. I know, boss, I know. Neve then plays it through to the caddy, who just pulls out his putter, just gently glides that into the bottom left with a touch as delicate as my self-esteem. Cho then sets up a sweaty little Pez over to Joao Neve. Don't be too cocky, son. My nan could have scored that. Now sit back and enjoy the caddy. Oh, he's done you. Sets it across to Lopez, who finishes it. Blast it top of the net. You're the cock of the walk, my boy. Lopez and the caddy. This could be our new dynamic duo. I don't know much about golf, but that's tailor-made, that is. That's world class. And you were on the loan list. I think we might have unearthed the gem, lads. They end up getting one back, but it's nothing to worry about. Just a little consolation goal. You really knee sliding at 4-1 down. Up next, we had League One side FC Nantes in what I believe was the quarter-final of the Cup. Now, we start off shaky, but up steps our king, who rises tall above his people to deliver his first royal decree, making this game 1-0. Now, we try our luck again as Cabal slipped in on the left-hand side. You got to be doing better than that. Sorry, I forgot that was in there. Aggie again tries his luck from distance, but the keeper says, no bueno, senor. Hadjum gets muscled off the ball, but thankfully, Big Phil standing tall. Honestly, it's an outstanding display from the Croat. He's playing like his life depended on it. Cho making a mockery of defenders in the middle of the pitch. We try a little short corner tactic on the edge of the box as Cabal floats one in, and who's there again? Oh, it's just the King. We see the game off 2-0, off to the next round. Bastia trying their luck at the bando in the league. LeVay says, see you later, as he climbs over a player after sitting him on his arse. Score a jammy little deflected goal to make it 1-0. Now, the King was that injured this game, and you could really tell, because that right-hand side had no authority down it. Alakuch, you've got to be doing better than that, mate. Look, he's mugging us off in front of our own fans. Deep into the second half, Aggie floats over a ball as Guay blasts it past the keeper to make it 2-1. Oh, you think we might have a comeback on our hands? I wouldn't place your bets on it. They're dancing around our defence like a bunch of garden gnomes. It's coming from the right-hand side again. Where is the King? I mean, the poor kid has clearly been rattled. Alakuch, what are you doing, mate? And then he Panenkas us. I mean, oh, it's just getting embarrassing. All of our shambolic defending at the back just means that this wonder strike basically means nothing. I mean, that's contender for goal of the season. I mean, Guay then bears down on goal after finishing a lovely little 1-2 with Aggie. Clearly channeling his inner Ronaldo, he cares more about hitting the Sui. He walks away with a bittersweet match ball. And the final game of these highlights is a semi-final clash against our city rivals, PSG. Now, there was more than just a place in the final at stake here. There was bragging rights to the city. We managed to hold him off until the second half, until Mbappe decided to pipe up with a goal. 20 minutes later, he made it 2-0. Not what you want to see. The King making a rare blunder in the box. I'm pretty sure he dived there. Nothing you could do about that, Big Phil. That was literally top bins. Ousmane Dembele seals the defeat, making it 4-0. Now, it's a bitter pill to swallow, but you got to remember we beat a lot of league and opposition just to be here. I think we're ready to play with the big dogs. Mbappe's clearly met his hero. Oh God, I spoke too soon. We're not even in an automatic spot. How are we third? Right, the playoffs it is then. And because we finished third, we go straight into the playoff semi-finals. This is it, lads. We are one step closer to reaching our goal. I need you to leave it all on the pitch. Here we go. Our first chance of the game was a free kick, and well, Aggie definitely took that. I mean, that is top bins. You couldn't have placed that any better if you tried. Look at that. Oh, it's wonderful. Look at him. It's just for the occasion. When you got the playoffs at 5 and the catwalk at 6. Our second chance came from a quick free kick, and you know what? I take it back. I take it back. That is top bins. I mean, I'm pretty sure that double tapped off the crossbar onto the post. He is unbelievable. Now, I'm really sorry, but I haven't got a capture card yet, and upload the clips to the Xbox network. I've lost their goals. I've got the celebrations though. Again, I'm really sorry. They push us into extra time. The ball gets played back to the man who's been ridiculed all season, and he has stepped up and silenced the critics. I told you he would come good. Rafa has put us through to the final as things stand. I'm so proud of him. Can were trying their best to open up the door, but an unbelievable double save from Big Phil has sealed us the victory. And we're through to the final. 3-2 it finished. What a game. Right, looks like Harbour next on the hit list. We haven't worked all season long to fall at the final hurdle. Blood, sweat and tears have gone into this season. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for yourself. Do it for the fans, alright? They deserve it, so let's give it to them. Poor clearance falls to the king, who nods it down to Brabic ever so gently, who pings it into Christian, effortlessly dinks the ball past his man, lines himself up and unleashes the Kraken. That's it, Christian. That's what I'm talking about. That's the passion we need. He loves the long shot, doesn't he? I've decided to turn up the heat as they work the ball into Armstrong, who bides his time and slips it through into Lundstrom, giving Filipovic no chance. Oh, that is the deadest celebration. How are we letting them get away with that? Try to work their way into a crossing opportunity, but Hajim sniffs out the danger, who lays it back to Big Phil, and as we try to play out from the back, it's a colossal mistake. He's been an absolute rock for us all season. Don't worry, just brush it off, son. We find ourselves in a counter-attacking opportunities. Cabal slips a beautiful precision pass into the caddy, makes no mistake about the finish and blasts it into the roof of the net. It's been a revelation for us after coming back from loan this season. The game ends 2-2 and we go into the second leg of the promotion playoff final. I didn't realise there was 2 legs. So the big story going into this game is that Aggie and the caddy were out. Now don't worry, they're not injured. It's just they were so low on fitness after that first game that I didn't want to risk starting them and then taking them off at half time. I'd much rather bring them on at half time. Lopez gets the call up to play in that attacking mid-role. Mohamed Cho starts up top with Gueye on the right hand side. This is a quick look at the half lineup if anyone's interested. I'll tell you what, Sir Marco must have looked into his crystal ball because those 2 changes made all the difference. As the 2 link up to score our first goal, Lopez taking it through their defenders, Mohamed Cho just finishing it off. About 40 minutes later though, they get their first chance from a corner and score it in the most disgusting way possible. Totally undeserved. But you're not going to believe this. A 1-1 draw was all that was needed to secure us the W and promote us into League 1. Who knew that the League 1 playoffs had away goals? I didn't even think away goals were a thing anymore. I'm not bloody complaining though. Neve taking his sweet time lifting the League 1 promotion trophy. I think they call it the Barrages League 1. Whatever it's called, we're lifting it. We've been promoted. Job done. League 1 football next season. I can't lie, I'm a bit upset that Aggie didn't get to lift the trophy, but I'm sure down the line there'll be many opportunities for our club captain to lift silverware. And that concludes our first season with Paris FC. Aggie finishing the season as top goal scorer, but just look at Caddy. 8 goals in 15 games. Oh, and 4 assists. That's an unreal ratio. Mamana's our highest overall, coming in at 76, with little Algerian Cabal and Mohamed Cho coming in just behind him. First things first, the caddy's getting a new long-term contract. Without a release clause though. Probably wondering, who the hell is this Sir Marco? Well, I'll bloody tell you. Welcome Inigo Cordoba. He grew to a 92 rated player on my Go Ahead Eagles rebuild. Check it out on Instagram. Got some good memories of this kid. I didn't even check how much money we had in the transfer pot, but when I saw this comment, I knew I had to get him. He doesn't even fit on the screen. Isaac Toure, welcome to Paris. And R.I.P. Brabic. I'm going to pop the BFG on the other side, I think. But these three are on loan, so we need to sort them out ASAP. You didn't think Sir Marco was going to let you go that easy, did you, Mocho? I mean, he scored the goal that sent us up to League and he definitely deserves his callback. But he's expensive, so we've brought him back on loan for 12 months. His little man bun cracks me up every time. After impressing on loan last season, we've signed the top knot on a permo deal. I thought this was going to be a great idea. A bit of experience, a veteran in our ranks, but he's retiring. No bother, we found someone better. Don't worry, Big Phil wasn't going anywhere. The ex-West Ham and Arsenal man has just joined us on a free for a couple of years. Look who we have here. A legend of the game. The most innovative mind in football. And Pep Guardiola. We weren't just chopping shop about inverted fullbacks and centre-back CDMs though. We've secured Rico Lewis for a year. Okay, hear me out. There is a reason for selling Gorey. I promise it will make sense. We had a little chinwag with Mikel. He wanted 8 million. We had other ideas. After a bit of convincing, we've got young Marquinhos in for 2 years. Okay, so the plan is, if he comes good, we've got first dibs. And the last transfer of this window is this Prince Charming geezer. Young, free agent, game face, hotel, Trivago. After that wheeling and dealing, we've got 11 milli left for Jan. Let's have a look at the team for season 2 then. I have absolute faith in the caddy. I feel it in my jellies that he's going to be the star of this road to glory. All in all, I feel pretty good about this squad. We've got a bit of depth in Cho, Guay, Lopez, Rafa. I think we're going to give League One a real shot. Let's get into it. Okay, if we're being realistic about this season, we want to do everything but get relegated. Now we know that saying, the best form of defence is attack. But I don't know how I feel about it when our defenders are attacking. Oh, he a runner, he a track star. Amana firing it against the crossbar, just showing the league that we mean business. Big Phil still being an absolute brick house. Aggie giving us a great Roberto Carlos impression, but it's not quite Carlin though, is it? But we managed to hold him off until the 80th minute. This is the thing about League One, you've got to take your chances. We didn't fight through the depths of League 2, through promotion playoffs, to get scored on by Ollie McBurney. Get it together, lads. Embarrassing for you. It's embarrassing for me. We are not letting that happen again. But with that being said, Leon decided to score first in the next game, sending the home fans wappy. It's really not the start we were hoping for. We've resulted to Sunday League tackling. I mean, it's bad enough we're trying to make those last-ditch tackles. It's even worse that we're missing them. Marquinhos karate kicks it onto the post. Snuffling out any sign of a comeback, they make it 3 to the good. And then things decide to go from bad to worse as the BFG makes an awful challenge. Just taking out the last man. Frustration clearly getting the better of the big man. He fits like a glove though. We needed someone to do the dirty work. Aggie picks out Mo Cho with a lovely lofted through ball. Just slots it bottom right. We always come alive when our back's against the wall. Neve drifts into space on the edge of the box. Lines it up and spanks it off the post. Big Phil showing Fabianski that he's here to stay. You're not going to take my spot. I'm the rayer of this team, not you. And things go from bad to worse as they work their way in from a corner. And how is that a penalty? But we all know what Big Phil's like in penalty situations. Popping his body on the line. It's a shame these clowns walked away with the victory. Don't worry lads, we're going to get him next time. You know it's bad when you're seeing highlights of the goalkeeper, but when he's making saves like this, he deserves the highlights. Even though we've lost the first 2 games of the season, he's been far and away our best player. Neve being denied the chance to give us a rare lead, we really have to be doing better from those positions. Chances are coming few and far between, we've got to take them. Quick off his line again to snuff out the danger. There was nothing he could do about this though. Colo just getting a bit too tight to his man, somehow the kid goes down. But a red card! That's 2 penalties in 2 games he's given away. Someone check his Paddy Power account. Big Phil with another big save. That's 2 penalty saves in 2 games. The caddy gets slipped through and stings the gloves of the keeper. Aggie floats the ball into the back sticks and Emmanuel Mamana is there to put us 1-0 up to win our first game in Liga. Big Phil to get man of the match. Well deserved if you ask me. Now we've got a bit of momentum in our game away to Nice and Aggie capitalises in 35 minutes to put us 1-0 up. How VAR didn't give that as a penalty, I don't know. But Mamana was there to clean up the scraps. Get the champagne out, we made a tackle in the box. We were knocking on the door for that second goal. We needed a cushion. But little Algerian Cabal's got that hunger, that fire in his belly. He chases down the loose ball to set up Neve. But now we're going pitch side. Oh, don't make me guess. Oh, Filipovic. No! Oh, what did he do? You can tell how much keeping that clean sheet meant to Sir Marco. He went all giddy. Oh, forgot about this game. I actually still have nightmares about this match. We go 2-0 down in 20 minutes. I mean, it's not ideal. Let's focus on the positives. We've got a little youth academy prospect called Vidal starting this match. Just 18 years of age, he's got a bright future ahead of him. Neve's future's looking grey by the second. You've got to start scoring those chances. If this little ginge can score that goal, then you can bag from the penalty area, Neve. Come on. Cabal gunning it down the left-hand side, who slips it into the caddy, who does what he does best. Let's go over pitch side for the live reaction. Instant impact. What a touch, though. That's it, Ferrari. Oh, God, he's so good. He's just so good. He's so good. Dink it across. The caddy! Oh my God, the caddy! What a geezer! He just makes me feel some kind of way. I knew he'd step up at this level. I just wish he did it sooner. Nothing Big Phil could have done about that as the Ginge walks away with a match ball. Might get him scouted, to be honest. It takes a certain type of character to get 3 past Big Phil. We kind of need that in the ranks at the minute. Now let's see what you're going to do from here, Neve. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take a second to apologise. To absolutely nobody. Oh, I forgot I suited and booted Sir Marco. I might change him back to his hoodie and shorts because we were winning games when he was dressed like a slob. Mocho stepping it up to score a beautiful outside of the boot Travella that Charisma would have been proud of. Lamine Guay saw red and took his man, and then he saw red for taking his man. That's 3 red cards we've got so far this season. Have we got Granit Xhaka and David Luiz on the coaching staff or something? This isn't the Sir Marco way. We got to Ligue 1 playing tiki-taka, stylish wing play football. Just like that, actually. Diaby Fadiga almost getting his second of the game, but denied by the keeper from the corner. After playing it round our box, Chan breaks through and slots it past Fabianski bottom right. We play our way out from the back with a bit of slick passing. Aggie dings a perfect precision pass through to Mocho. Player of his quality really should have done better than a heavy touch. We go into the next game desperate for a win, where Sir Marco will join us live. They're 4th. 16th. Oh, they're playing it well early on. Vitinha sips it through. Well done, Filipovic. It's been very one-sided so far. Oh, come out, come out, come out, come out! Well done, Filipovic. Playing it well, they're playing it well. To the second half now, and oh, Filipovic is there again. Cabal into Cho. Can he cut inside? He can cut inside. Cabal again! Oh, that's a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Against the runner play, but we'll take it. Plays it back out to him. He's still there. Ferrari's in the box. Gets a head on it. Oh, what a goal. 20 minutes to hold on to a 2-0 lead. Can we do it? It's too easy. We'll take down the line. Get there, Shagri. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, thank God. What a relief. We needed that. We're at the halfway point in January, just teetering above relegation and a long way off a top 5 spot. Luckily, we had some cash left in the bank. After sweet talking to Zerbi, we finally got our man from Brighton for well under the 300 million asking price they were after. Welcome to Paris FC, Kasper Kozlowski. I'm pretty sure I've said that right. We've done a Sir Marco special here because he's definitely not a left mid. He screams CDM, so I've chucked the Mizunos on him to add a bit of class. Our club record signing is going to go straight into the starting 11. Yeah, we don't have much pocket money left, so Cade Cowell and Vitinha are going to have to wait. That being said, we definitely need more signings. Who do we have here? I can't believe you're still a free agent. Once the club record signing for the Gunners, the £72 million man joins us on a free. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. We'll take it, though. I'm only pulling a leg, Pepe. I'm sure you're going to do bits for us. We're going to chuck your right wing, though. All right, hear me out. He was crap, so we're going to send him back to Arsenal. Do you know what? I think we're going to leave it there for signings. This team looks good enough to get us out of the relegation dogfight. There he is, the new boy. The first game back from these highlights, and the boys are cooking on gas. Look at this build-up play. This is prime Barcelona stuff. Aggie finishing off the move into the bottom right-hand corner. Christian and Cho linking up on the edge of the area in the second half, quickly making the game 2-0. But now we're going to go live to our man in the field. Because he sees him. Beautiful ball, beautiful touch, beautiful finish. We walk away from Marseille with all 3 points after scoring 3 goals. Sir Marco's clearly dressed to impress. What wasn't impressive was how we started this game against Cannes in the Cup. Going down 1-0 early on, Guay slips in a ball through to Lopez, who's wearing the armband in the Cup. I'm not too sure why. Aggie wasn't playing. I'm also not too sure how that's a bloody penalty. His ankles literally crumbled beneath him. But I want to introduce you lot to our new star boy, Mr. Diaby Fadiga. Overlooked last season because the caddy was performing so well. He steps up and bags a brace to help us win 3-2 in the Cup. Oh, yes, side note, Colo is apparently hanging up his boots, but not if I've got anything to say about it. Aggie opens up the scoring in our game against Lens. An ideal start if you ask me. But what isn't an ideal start is Big Phil getting beat at his near post. I mean, come on, man. Even I could have saved that. Cho making an excellent little run in behind the defence. Bears down on goal and just tries to slot it past him. Ends up hitting the post. With 5 minutes left on the clock, it's Cabal making a little... Oh, no, it's not. It's top knot. That's embarrassing. Anyway, the left-back decides to slot it through to Ferrari as he places it past the keeper to walk away with all 3 points. You would have thought I'd have known my players by now, but anyway, run to me, my boy. Run to me. So Michael was about to sub himself on, but he couldn't get his coat off in time. But the big man puts it away from the corner. I think that's what we were missing in the first half of the season. A big man up top. It might not be pretty, but sometimes that's just what you need. Pembele deciding to let the ball run through his legs. Who's that on the edge of the box? It's Big Rafa to make the game 2-0 with a rare goal. The big man also showing he's got a touch of gold as he takes that away from the defender and just slots it bottom corner. This is what I love about this team. We've got Diaby Fadiga breaking through into the starting 11. We've got Pepe scoring his first goal for the club. We've also got the caddy. We've got Lamine Guay. We've got Cabal whipping out Scorpion back heel over the top through balls by Casper. Aggie blasting it with his weak foot into the back of the net. 3-1 up against OGC Nice. Oh no, wait, scratch that. 3-2. Still, tell me we don't look like a team reborn. A phoenix risen from the ashes. We go into the Parisian derby full of confidence. Quickly getting it knocked out of us as Marquinhos makes it 1-0 from a header. Neve picking the pocket of their man and Pepe getting so lucky with the finish. But you know what? These are why the big dogs are the big dogs. When you've got players like Mbappe skinning you on the edge of the box, Dembele popping it in, you don't stand a chance. Vitinha making it 3-1. We were down and out for the count until this happened. Oh, cut inside, cut inside. Go on, Casper. Go on, Casper. Go on, Casper. Go on, Casper. Oh, the post done it. I see the run. I see the run. Well done, Casper. Good ball. Stay calm. Come on, Joe. Cut inside. It's 3-0! Yes! Get out there, Casper. Get out there, Casper. Well done. Well done. Oh, and he's got the pass as well. Oh, Cabal. He sees Pepe. What a ball. What a ball. Oh, my God. Yes! We're flying high. We've done it. Oh, I can't believe it. That's a bit of argy-bargy. Go on. Yeah, that's it. You're not the only team in Paris now. Oh, that game was insane. I'm really trying to get better at live commentary, but it's so hard when you just feel so passionate about it. You just forget all words in the moment. Anyway, we're up against Toulouse in the quarterfinal of the Cup, and Diaby Fadiga, take a bow, son. That is a diving header Van Persie would have been proud of. We had the OGs linking up for our third goal as Lopez pops in a ball through to Guay. He puts the burners on and just strokes it bottom left. 3-1 the final score. And you know what comes after the quarters? The semi-finals against Dunkirk. We've got every chance of beating these lot. This is the lineup we're going for. Diaby Fadiga leading the line. Cabal in that cam roll, a bit experimental, and Rafa has got the armband. Let's get it. Alright, you've got the ball here. What are they going to do with it? Dover into Bossier. Skins his man. Oh, hang on. What? What? Severely underestimated their team. Diaby! Get the ball. That's it, Pepe. Well done. Gets on his left. Oh, I thought that was a goal. I thought that was a guaranteed goal. Search for the big man. There he is. Get up. Yes! There he is. He's like a cheat code. I'm going to have to edit in how many goals he scored this season. Out to Gomez. Good touch from the youngster. Plays it inside. Cabal. On once more. Diaby. To the Ferrari. Oh, we've seen him. Pepe. 2-1. Never in doubt. Oh, you can't lose it there. Take the man. Oh, what have I done? Our biggest game of the season. You go and do that. He's fuming. He's so fuming. I'm sorry, Gomez, but I've got to get a right back on. On you get, Rico. Do a job for us. Christian on the ball. Now's the chance. Jarby, get in there. Jarby, get in there. Cabell's there! Oh. Get there. Get there, Rafa. No! 6'4". How have you not won the header? Lewis on the ball. Okay, I'm not too sure. Pepe into Diaby. That's a Ferrari. Come on. Oh, just runs into traffic. Works his way outside. Top knot. Who's in the box? Who's in the box? Jarby. Yes! The big man! He's done it again! Just darts in front of his man. Little no-look header. Woo! Spicy. Nothing funny about it, Milano. Just get rid. We've done it. We're through to the final. That was an excellent performance. Especially by that man. Would you look at the league table? 8th place with 3 games left to play. We're 4 points over a European spot, and we've got Monaco next, who sit in 5th place. This is shaping up to be a tasty end of the season. We've got Lens in the cup final. Look at them, smiling faces all around, but there's only one man going up top for this game. It's not the caddy, it's not Cho, it's Mr. Cup himself, Diaby Fadiga. He gets the nod up front. A part of me really wants to give the armband to Big Phil. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Aggie must be fuming. He must be fuming. And that's the team. Let's get into it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel the pressure already. There she is. Come on, boys. Here we go. Oh, he's been clattered from behind. It's going to be one of those games, is it, ref? Oh, Big Phil. Oh, plays it across. Quick feet by Big Phil. He sees him. Left-hand side. What a switch by the Ferrari. Gabal bearing down on goal. Takes a shot. Oh. Oh, he's not suited and booted. You look like a right tramp. Passing it around nicely. Well, Hayes on the ball now. Oh, Torres, you're out of position. Big Phil's there again. Don't worry. Go on, Pepe. Get there. Get there, Pepe. Oh, we got the man. That's what we like. That's the Paris way. If you don't get the ball, get the man. That's it. Drive through. Drive through with it, Ferrari. Maybe something to happen. Maybe something to happen. There it. Oh, Jarby. Jarby. Yes! He's been outstanding so far this season after coming in for cup games, and he well and truly deserves to be opening up the game. 1-0. Oh, been overlooked much of last season. Just gets a call ahead of the caddy in the cup games, and he's taking his chance beautifully. Look how much it means to him. I'm not sure what winning this cup competition gets you. Is it European football? As in, like, is it Europa League or is it Conference League? Either way, I think we deserve it. We want another goal. We want another goal. This 1-0 lead is making me a bit twitchy. We need a 2-goal cushion. From the Ivorian. Oh, that's it. Taking it past his man. Pepe cuts inside. Finesse shot. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's exactly what we needed. Just after the break, we go 2-0 up. I can't believe this guy was a free agent. We picked him up at just the right time. I'm not sure what bit of Ivory Coast spice is, but he's added it to this dish we are cooking in Paris. There he is. Lewis. Plays it inside to the Ferrari. Just a 1-2. Oh, no, we go all the way. We go the long way around. Cabal slipped in. Oh! How's he missed? Bouncing ball. That's no excuse though. You've got to be finishing your dinner from there. Look, he can't even look at you. He can't even look at you. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not a bad ball. Play down the line. Wahi showing that wide from Torre. That's it. The BFG doing bits. He's even applauding himself. That's it. So organise your box, Big Phil. Organise your box. Is someone going to get on this? Is someone going to get on that? Oh, it was a trap. Oh! Oh, they almost done us. Big Phil knew what was coming though. Don't catch him sleeping, unless it's with your misses. Just making a couple of changes. Cordoba and Nove coming on for Rico Lewis and Christian the Ferrari. Just got some tired legs, freshening things up. Oh, played it through. Tawahi. He's broken through. Toure with a last-ditch tackle again. Oh, getting caught in possession though. That's it. Played it out. Lovely ball. Will Cabal get there? I think he will. 3-0. Oh, I was quiet there because I was concentrating. That's it. It's secured. It is secured. This team is going places. I'm telling you now. This team is going right to the very top. Right to the very top. It is. Just get it gone. Get it gone. Oh, hang on. That's it. We've done it. European football secured for next season. Oh. It's silverware every year at this rate, isn't it? I said the boy's going mad. Thoroughly deserved it. Get involved, Tor. What are you doing here? Here he is. He's been unreal for us this season. Oh, we've done it. Well done, boys. Oh, I'm gassed. What an end to the season. Who'd have thought we'd be lifting silverware after being like 16th place in the first half of the season? Javi Fadiga, Filipic, Cabal, day ones lifting the Coupe Nationale, or however you pronounce it. Brings a tear to my eye. Look at that. OG's lifting the cup. That's what it's all about. Who was man of the match? Pepe, man of the match. Get that in the trophy cabinet. Right, with that being said though, we're still 8th place. 3 games left. First one's away to Monaco. Let's get it. Pretty sure these lot currently in 5th place. This is where we want to be. This is a massive, this is a 6-pointer thinking about it. Well done. Oh, cheeky little bit of skill from the Ferrari. He breaks free. Can he get a shot off? Nah, unfortunately not. Oh, twice. Balogun back into Zachariah. Nothing to worry about. Make that run. Make that one. Run, Guay. Ball roll inside. Oh, set up perfectly. Finesse! Not getting part. Di Gregorio. What a name. Get in the back. Oh! Oh! Lamine Guay! I'm here to stay, boss. I'm here to say. He has just screamed at me with that strike. Oh, that was gorgeous. It's not his first bicycle kick, by the way. I think his one in the first season was better though. But this one will mean more. What a goal. That's Ronaldo-esque. I should have hit the Sui. Why didn't I hit the Sui? Just stand him up. Stand him up. Nothing outrageous. Come out. Oh, what a double save. On off the post. Oh, my God. Ferrari out to Lewis. Pepe. Who's round the back? Oh, that's a ball. What a ball that is. Cabal just running round to the back sticks and slotting it home. That's a great little pick out that was. You know, that reminds me of his goal. No, that reminds me of the goal Arsenal scored in, was it the cup final? The FA Cup final? The semi-final? Where Pepe just whipped a ball into Aubameyang at the back sticks and he made an unbelievable sliding little toe poke goal that went across the keeper and off the post. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it! Play it across! Sweaty Pez, who cares? 3-0. Guay hasn't done much. Didn't have to do much at all. It was all laggy, but he was there. Right place, right time. Do you know what? We can probably afford to sim to the end. Oh, oh well, worth it. Right, 2 games left. Let's check out where we are on the table. Ooh. Okay, we're up to 7th. 51 points. Lille on 53 in 5th place. It's getting close. Just the one change going into the penultimate game of the season. Neve comes in for Christian. We haven't got off to a great start. Back on the ball, he seems to be the danger man. Christ, look at that pace. Barging off Lewis. Little Rico. That's it. Oh, Romana caught in possession. No, Toure! Oh, we're down 1-0. And it's him. He's been the danger man so far this game. Oh. We're bound to go behind at some point. Why wouldn't you dress like that for the cup final? First 15 minutes. It's the best time to concede. Early on, I tell myself. Casper from range. Oh, we just caught it. All right, we've got the ball back. Nothing rash. Let's just take our time. Bit of Marco ball. Aggie! Yes! 1-1. Look what it means to him. All right, it's just 1-1, lads. Come on, we haven't won it just yet. Second half started a bit dead. Oh, we see Aggie again, letting it run. Can he cut inside? He can! Oh, twinkle toes from the Spaniard. Let's just look at this again. Oh, that was beautiful. A little pirouette. I didn't know you took up ballet, Aggie. Cut inside again. Casper. Atanave. Adepepe. Cuts inside. Oh, that's 3-1. What a comeback. Could it be? We're going to finish in a top 4 spot at the end of the season. Oh, my little heart. We can't take it. Oh, missed out there. Calimundo into Ryder. Will he slip him through? He doesn't. Holds onto the ball. Mistake. When you've got Torre around, not a chance. Aggie just biding his time out to Hadjum. He's there. Outside of the boot. Can he do? Oh my God, what a goal! What a goal! I can't even. What is this? What's he doing? I'm out of superlatives for this little Spaniard. That, dare I say it, is world class. Outside of the boot, bends it round the man and into the top banjo. We're solid at the back now. We are a force to be reckoned with. Look, you can't get past us. No matter who's in. I say that and I might have jinxed it. Oh, I've jinxed it. And it's Matic. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should shut up. Last kick of the game. I think I'll blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. There it is. Aggie collecting his match ball. Well deserved. Dapping up the ref. Let's have a look. Who's got man of the match? No surprise there, really, is it? Where does that leave us? As it stands, that leaves us in 5th place. And we've actually got every possibility of finishing the season in 3rd spot. Right, a win will secure 5th. If results go our way, we could end up in 3rd. Right, this is how we're lining up going into the final game of the season. We've got the caddy leading the line, Pepe and Cho on the wing, Cabal in the centre attacking mid-roll because Aggie is knackered after scoring 3 goals in the last game. Ferrari and Kozlovsky make up the rest of the midfield. Hadjum and Cordoba at full-back with Mamana and Torre centre-back. And none other than Big Phil with the captain's armband in between the sticks. This is it. The biggest game of the season. Arguably the biggest game of the season. The cup final was massive for us, but if we can win here and results go our way, we could finish the campaign in a Champions League spot. Who would have thought that? Kengo just on the edge of the box. Mamana holding him up. Torre out of position. Oh, that was my fault. It's not the ideal start, but it's early on in the game, and you know what we're like. Pepe into the centre of the park. Oh, at least nothing. Get it back out. Whips it back in. Yes! 1-1. Mo Cho. Oh, we know you haven't done your hammy, you little joker. Come on. Right, we're back in it. Oh, Cordoba just skinned Ferrari. Make it the challenge. Good tackle. Well done. You know what? This Kozlovsky and Ferrari centre mid pairing is doing bits. Oh, I said that. He's just missed a tackle. Mohamed gets the ball in. What? How was that? How was that snuck in? Oh. Right, we've got a game on our hands. This isn't the same team that's played in the last 3 games, has it? You lot won a cup final, for God's sake. Caddy, go on, Caddy. Come on. Oh, big hand from Fernandez. That should have been hitting the back of the net. Results are going our way. We're just not doing our job, which means we need a win. Come on, big second half, lads. We can pull this back. I know we can. Well done, Casper. Mocho into Cabal. Loving his life in the centre of the park. Into the caddy. Flicks it onto the Ferrari. Go on. It's the caddy. Running through on goal. Just a bit wide. Fires it across. Oh! Off the post! Sir Marco is spoilt for choice. Caddy, Diaby, Guay. Doesn't matter who's leading the line because we're bagging goals. It's 2-2 in the biggest game of the season. Champo is on the cards. Oh, look at them. Look at them. They're going wappy. The home fans are going wappy. And 2 right. Look at this strike from the caddy. Weak foot across goal. That is tasty. Be funnying about with it. What am I doing? It's 2-2. Well, I'm a minor. Give it back to Big Phil. Just hoof it, lad. Hoof it. That's it. Run, Mocho. Run, Mocho. Put the burners on. Lovely pass. Lovely pass. Can we do it? This is it. Yes! Oh, I can't believe it. We might be getting Champions League football next season as things stand. The caddies had a great game, but we need an outlet up top. 5 at the back and a big man up top. Love it. There's 30 seconds left. Don't do it to me. Well done. Oh, well done, Mamana. Well done. Just hold on to the ball. Get rid of it. Yes! A comeback. We're not going as mad as I thought we would be, but regardless, I'm so proud of the boys. Well done. Right, let's check the results. It's remarkable. Bottom half of the table. We've managed to climb up to 5th and win the cup. I mean, that's fairy tale if you ask me. I mean, just look at the unbeaten run we went on. Incredible. Before we do anything else, let's have a look at the goals for this season. Aggie, top scorer, 12 and 11. Jabe Fadiga coming in with 9 and 1. Who was that 1 to? I'm so proud of how far this team's come. You know what? I don't think we need strengthening anywhere else in the pitch other than right back. We've brought Europa League football to Paris and prying eyes along with it. Our journey is only just beginning. Now sod off, Lil. We've got work to do. Here are the boys. If you saw last season, you'll notice Rico Lewis has now rejoined City. The youngster was only here on loan. So, it's time we finally nail down this right back spot. Sir Marco's had his eye on you for quite some time, Junior. Just waiting for the right moment to snatch you away from Frankfurt. And we've wasted no time getting him in. Welcome to Paris, lad. It'll probably be here until the very end. But I can't promise anything if you're stealing the captain's shirt number. Our new club record signing. 16.5 mil of personality and talent. You'll fit right in. I don't know how I missed this bid from Schalke. 14 mil for Guay. It would have come gift wrapped with a bow on top. That looks about right, doesn't it? Ooh, Ten Hag's not impressed. Go on then. Off your pop, Baldy. Let's try luck with Brighton. They love a gem. Well, that's settled then. I guess you're staying here, Lamine. Found a couple of freebies. Manu Vallejo and Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Would be unfair to get you both. Ultimately, it didn't make sense to bring in another striker. Now Guay's staying put. So, we doubled down in defence. Constantly on the fringe at United and Leverkusen and capable of doing a job anywhere in defence. He'll be pushing for a starting spot. It's cutthroat now, lads. Something you didn't see at the end of Season 2. Bogosh and Traore join us on the cheap. So if you see them knocking around the training ground, this is why. 16 mil left for Jan. Not bad. The very thought of this brings a tear to Sir Marco's eye. Big Phil. Though he's been an excellent character, he's just not reached the heights we hoped he would. We'll always have that memory of him lifting the first Coupe Nationale in the club's history, but we can't ignore it any longer. We're not here to make rash decisions, but just a few names to keep in the back of our mind. Seems a bit selfish Leipzig have Restes and Gulashi, to be honest. After all that, here's how the team's looking. Now we're in Europe, we've gone for quality over quantity. So I'd call that a pretty successful transfer window, to be honest. Now let's crack on. Our first game of this season was no easy feat, jumping straight into a derby with our oldest rivals for the Trophy Championnes, a disdain for each other which dates back to 72 after Saint-Germain split from Paris FC to form the oil money monstrosity they are today. We're no longer knocking about in the amateur divisions, but when Mbappe turns up, he can make you look like Sunday League. It's an horrible sight watching your rivals lift some silverware. Don't look away, lads. I need you to use this as fuel for greatness. Still seething from our loss, the top knot crunches Marquinhos, aka the flop of Season 2. Unfazed by his early leg breaker, the young Brazilian plays a big part in their opening goal. Definitely not the start we were hoping for. Aggie steps away from his man to collect the ball from Cabal, and when you give him this time around the edge of the box, well, you know the rest. A truly devastating left foot from El Mago. Timothy Fosu-Mensah getting stuck in. From the short corner, Cabal and Junior get caught ball watching as they wiggle their way into the box. Through a sea of white shirts, Torre and Big Phil falling over like they lost a game of bloody Twister. Back's eyes on green, please, lads. Christian putting his body on the line as he gets taekwondo'd in the box. Lucky he didn't break a rib. Captain Aggie steps up to try and level the score. El Mago's got a trick up his sleeve, and as he shuffles the deck of cards, the keeper's pulled a rabbit out of the bloody hat. Still behind in the second half, little Algerian Cabal nicks the ball, guns it down on goal, and slips it through to Guay. Guaranteed G's. With 10 minutes left on the clock, we look to the bench for an answer. Up steps the hero of Season 2, slipped through by Bogosh. The big man shows maturity beyond his years as he slots it past the keeper. He really is an absolute unit. Proper no-nonsense number 9. Group A is where the party's at, with the bookies having Liverpool as clear favourites to qualify top of the pack. The tune of You Never Walk Alone ringing around the ground. Playing against Salah, Van Dijk, away days don't get much better than Anfield. We could have got off to the perfect start if we just took one of our chances. Kasper Kozłowski with the pick of the bunch as he just forces a save out of Alisson. We held them off as long as we could, but our dream start in Europe didn't quite go to plan as we went down 2-0 through Diaz and Salah, the captain trying to pull us back into the game as he pops up in his favourite spot, and it's his trademark Trivela. It was at that point they turned up the heat, netting 4 passes on the bounce to win the game 6-1. Keep your heads up, lads. We'll get them when they come to the Estadio Charlati. We had Ghent come to visit us at the Bando in the next game in Europa League. The cameras were panned on one man and one man only. Gift Orban steps up for the free kick and spanks it off the woodwork. I didn't even think Big Phil was going to get there. He has piqued Sir Marco's interest with that hit. I'll get the scouts in the case. But it's the caddy who scores our first European goal at the Charlati with an excellent chested touch and a delicate finish. Just letting Sir Marco know that he's still in the mix. Don't overlook me, gaffer. On the other hand, Big Phil's not doing himself any favours with the transfer rumours with dodgy keeping like that. Just shake it off, mate. Some excellent pressing from the top knot to win the ball high up the pitch as we work our way into the box for the caddy to bag his second goal of the day. With just 5 minutes left on the clock, we've gone and won our first game in Europa. This is the start of something new. Wait, hang on. Oh, Ghent haven't read the script. A poor clearance from Big Phil of all people. We've drawn the game at home. It's not an ideal start in the Europa League for us now, is it? We had Danish side AGF away in the next game, and I'm going to give their proper name a good go here. Aarhus Gymnastiksforening, which basically translates to the Aarhus Gymnastics Association. These practicing cartwheels instead of football, and you can clearly tell as we go up 2 to the good. Kozłowski with a crunching tackle after finding out how much a pint was here in Aarhus. £5.40 it will cost you. Not like the £2.80 in Krakow, is it, mate? Not looking to be outdone. Christian lands another crunching tackle. He doesn't even drink. He just loves a challenge. Guay loves a finish, though. The perfect way to win our first game in Europa League. And boy, did we need it, as we sit 3rd in Group A. Now sit back, get the sangria out, and enjoy this thunderbolt from Aggie. The keeper's absolutely dumbfounded. He looked like he was about to cry, to be honest. He's guided that like a Predator missile right into the top bins. That's definitely contender for goal of the season so far. We win that game 1-0. Moving on, and we host Liverpool at the Charlati. It was a dead first half until Fosu nodded home from the corner, grabbing his first goal for the club. It's weird to not see Klopp gurning one out. Lovely build-up players. Pepe switches it over to the top knot. A bit of link-up play with Diaby ends with El Mago dinking the ball over Van Dijk. And as time stood still for Diaby, he did well to whip it past Alisson with his weak foot on the half volley. The Reds managed to pull one back through Curtis Jones, but it's niche to worry about as we walk away with the dub. I wonder what this does for us in Group A. The final game of these highlights is away to Lyon at the Groupama Stadium. Toure getting his pocket picked in the opposition half. It's a 3-on-2 as Fosu Mensah misses the late challenge. He's bearing down on goal and it all counts on Big Phil. Unfortunately, we know all too well how these stories end now. Oh, go on then. Go on, Fosu. He's going to have you on toast. What have I just watched? If you keep mucking about like that, Sir Marco will have you down Tesco as a Christmas temp. Excuse me, sir. Do you have any ID? A deathly touch from Guay to get away from the defence, and as he travels into the box, there's only one song playing in his head. We out here dripping in finesse. Hey, it don't make no sense. The original one though, not the one with Cardi B. He has a bit of class. And after watching this back, I'm still not too sure what Toure's doing. Just stick in the back line, my man. You don't need to come running out. Fosu Mensah getting spun. Big Phil is there for the initial save, but there's nothing he can do for the header. We're going into the final minutes of the game. It's 3-2. And it's the most unlikely of heroes as Sidney Raybiger smashes it top left banjo to come away with a point apiece. Stand back, PSG. We've got our own Jermaine. Absolute scenes. Right, let's go check the league table. I thought we might be struggling with Europe, but we're sat in 7th place. You know what, I'll take that. With 3 games left until January, we've got Ghent up first. Sat in 2nd place, we need a point to qualify for the knockouts. And this is how we're lining up. 4-4 FN2, Diaby and Guay up top. Let's get it. Hopefully we can upset 20,000 Ghent fans at the Guillaume Arena. All you lot, I want you to go home crying. It's either you or us, and it's definitely not going to be us. Ghent are right up our arse on 8 points, so they're going to be playing for the win. Hopefully we can expose some gaps. Right, Cabal on the wing. Oh, gaps just like this. Diaby lining up, fires it across goal. Oh, that was almost too easy. I wouldn't get that close to the camera, mate. Well in. Right, Torre. Oh, lovely little back heel. Aggie finds the pass. Cabal out on the wing, plays it inside. Go on, get the burners on. Play him through, Diaby. Ooh, okay, just a bit wide. Bring it back in. Bring it back in. Top knot. Back to Diaby. This is liquid football. Guay letting it run. Cuts inside. This deserves a finish. Big boot out from Travers. Get up, Dina. Well done. Play it out wide. Out to top knot. It's all coming down this left-hand side at the minute. He sees Diaby. Take 2. Oh, stop that if you can. 15 minutes in, we're off to the perfect start. Provod on the wing. Gets the ball in. Oh, thank God, that was crap. Go on, Cabal. Take your man on. Oh, he did not like that. He made sure to leave something on you. Go on, make the overlap. Make the overlap. Caught in position again. Oh! How's that stayed out? Let's see if we can break here with Dina. Go on. Carry the ball. Spot the run. It's easier. It's easier. Lamine Guay. Will he be selfish? Diaby's there. For the hat trick. Cool as you like. Just how I like my coffee. Ice cold. Back to basics with the 4-4-2. Seems to be working. I forgot to say, we're in the second half now. Just kind of played through. That is a big touch from Cyprus. Just blocking off Torre as well. He's a unit. Oh, for God's sake. Filipovic, you've got to be doing better there. Am I just being a bit too harsh? Or should he be getting a hand to that? 60th minute. Getting us starting to play with a bit of flair now. Inside to Hong. Back out to Desari. Hong takes a strike. Oh. There's nothing he could do about that. First one might be his fault, but that's just a rocket of a shot. 41 yards out. Might just be a bit too far for a shot. That's a pick out. Oh, you couldn't have asked for a better ball. I've never known somebody to be so tall and not win a single header. Headed back in by Casper. Headed back out by Totti. Headed back in by Aggie. Jesus, like a game of volleyball. Guay pressing him down. Want to be. Don't think he wants to be in the corner. Go on. Good pressing from Guay. Takes it to the byline. The pullback's on. Job done. Take nothing away from the finish, but credit to Lamine Guay for closing down and winning the ball back. 20 minutes to go. 4-2. Surely there's going to be no upsets. Provod with the touch inside. Ooh, that was that was risky, but it's paid off. And we're on the break. Pepe going around his man. Putting the burners on, gunning it down. Who's in the box? Who else would it be? Diaby Fadiga. I feel a team with a weak card coming. The big man's on fire. Top knot, just snuffing out Cyprus. Superiors. Little Travella into Orban. Oh, they brought one back straight away. So Marco was right to cast over you. Hope the scouts are doing a job. I don't want any more goals. Well in, Caspar. I can't tell if he's a Roy Keane or a Zinedine Zidane in this team. Guay slipped through to Diaby. And on the 6th day, God created Diaby Fadiga. And on the 7th day, he created the beautiful game. Well in, lads. Go on, Big Phil. Close him down. There it is. Big Phil with the final save of the game, surely. Ah, well done, ref. Diaby collecting his matched ball, the one that sent us through to the knockout rounds. There he is. The perfect 10. Keep him away from your misses. Oh, we're midway through Season 3 with Paris FC, and we're sat 9th in the league. We topped our Europa League group, and if we have a closer look, it seems we're blessed with Real Madrid in the knockouts. What are the bloody chances of that? We need reinforcements. And look who I've found. With 6 months left on their contract, hands were shook, deals were done, and he'll be a treat for us next season. Or so I thought. I don't know how he's pulled this off, but I'll tell you what, you won't find us complaining. Nabil Fekir joins us from Betis on a free. We've had to shift Aggie to right centre mid, just to make way for our new signing. You've got big shoes to fill, mate. Thanks to that little miracle, we've still got 16 mil in the kitty. It's deadline day, people, and it's gone down to the wire. As time ticks away, deals are being made, but we're waiting for that famous Fabrizio Romano tweet.
Here we go.
He'll be written into Paris FC folklore for his brace in the Coupe Nationale final. Pepe, thanks for the left foot, but you were coasting anyway this season, and we couldn't say no to 37.5 mil. But with Pepe gone, it means we can get this young stud through the door. All the way from Leipzig, say hello to our new number 1, Guilherme Restes. He cost us a pretty penny. We've completely shattered our club record to get him. I'm getting a good vibe from this guy. We've got 6 mil left, so let's not waste it. You know what? I'm feeling nostalgic. 82 games and 26 goals for the Blues. Welcome back to Paris. Morgan Guilherme. It'll be decent competition up top with Guay. Don't worry about our Pepe replacement. We've had Henri cooking up in the youth academy. Time to put our faith in our youngsters. Big Phil. Listen, you'll still be around for cup games and that, but it's obvious Restes was the final piece of the puzzle, mate. Look at that team. That's spot on now. But can we stand the test of the Galacticos? I'm not too sure. Should probably try and climb up the league table in the meantime then, if we want any European football for next season. Our first game for the second half of the season is up against second spot Marseille. It's hardly the game you want when you're trying to build some momentum before Real bloody Madrid. The £44 million man getting beat early on. Don't worry, Restes. Aggie's here to save you. Those goals aren't even special anymore. Alamago just whips them out whenever he feels like it. Now watch this from Guay. See you later. And an outside of the boot finish just to match. The saucy Senegalese landing the knockout blow as we come back against Marseille. But the time has come. Now let's see if we can hold our own against these heavyweights. Trent and Bellingham, the face of this new look Galacticos. Keep your chorizo. Give us tone in the hole rather than Bisto. It was all gravy to the 44th minute. The fans could smell something in the air. Mama's cooking on a Sunday. Our resident Paul gets caught at the corner. And Frenchman Matthias Tell opens it up 1-0. How could he do this to us? To your own kind. Disgraceful. Blasphemy. Annoyingly, that was the only highlight of the first half. We managed to keep him quiet other than that. Courtois snuffing out Guay's chance. Could have really done with that going in as the ball falls to Vinny. And he makes no mistake with the finish. 2-0 it ended. It wasn't our night at the Bernabeu. We ran with the balls in the streets of Madrid. But now we're fighting on our home turf. With the flag flying high at the Charlotte, can we pull together and do the impossible? Us Parisians are a fickle lot. We won't give up till the end. The end in this case being a 3-0 win. Nothing much. Easy peasy. We were on top for a good 20 minutes. Guay's header at the near post being our clearest chance, but our job got 10 times harder after this car crash for the goal. Nunes, you haven't got the mug for this. Please step back, you're making me feel sick. I think it came off Restes' shoulder. Not much you can do about that, mate. Just keep your head up. One mistake doesn't make it the man. Cabal whipping out a taekwondo kick, but he was definitely offside anyway. Looked good though. It was Valverde who landed the knockout blow. 4-0 on aggregate is just too much to come back from. Desperately looking for a consolation goal to come crashing out of Europe. Just look at the state of this from Guay. I don't have time for that, mate. I don't care who you are. Sir Marco had to sub him off. He's meant to be a striker for God's sake. Now we have Henri gunning it down on goal. Can he open his account against Real Madrid? No, he can't. That one was a bit harsh. I am sorry for that, Henri. And as the final whistle blows, our fairy tale in Europe comes to an end. We got to shake this off and try and finish in a European spot. We've made good progress in the league though. Let's keep it up. If that's what finishing top of the group gets you, I don't think we want to do it next year. But we're going to have to finish in the European spot to make that happen. Anyway, we're looking in the league for a rebound. We've got to lift our spirits. Lille came to visit us at the Bando. 1-0 in the opening 15 minutes is the perfect start. We couldn't have asked for more. Aggie whips in a corner. And I'm genuinely not too sure how this is classed as a goal, but you know what? We're going to take it. Fekir bags his brace. 3-0 before half time. That's exactly what we wanted. Done, dusted, moving on. You know what? I'm sick of these lot. Absolutely sick of them. This is our new rivalry. Forget PSG. It's all about Lens. We have to beat him every time we play him. It's the team from northern France who draws first blood. Nicknamed the Blood and Gold, we came out black and blue, ironically. Golovin catches Timothy with his pants down and whips a delightful cross in for a Vlasic diving header. Restes had no chance, mate. Are you sure you cost 44 million quid? Is it too late to get a refund from Leipzig? Henri forcing a corner, and it's Aggie who sends a first-class ball into the box that was signed, sealed and delivered into the back of the net by Torres' forehead. It's about time the 8th wonder of the world started winning headers. Morgan trying his luck from the angle. But I'll tell you what, get a load of that. Celebrating in front of these ugly mugs. He's Paris through and through. Bleeding blue, not gold. 27 goals never looked so good. Aggie with the interception. It's the forgotten man, Joao Neves. He carries the ball through the midfield and slips it through to Morgan for his second of the game. It's Henry this time to find our main man. The big man has ice in his veins. He grabs a hattie against his old club to knock them out of the cup. Not bad for 4.3 mil. Now them lot are gone, we had Marseille come to visit us for the semis. It got a bit dicey to start with, Henry getting chopped down. But it's Casper with a delicious ball over the top. Just drops onto Henry's path and he serves it on a plate for Cabal. Silver spoon service, mate. It's Fakir who slips through, the man of the moment, as he guns down on goal with ice in his veins. He scores not one but 2 goals either side of half time. But it's this one, it's just the cherry on top. Back to back hat tricks for Morgan Guilavogui. And you lot know what comes after the semis, right? It's Montpellier in the final of the Coupe Nationale. Just one win away from lifting silverware on enemy territory. No offence to any Montpellier fans, but we should be turning you lot over. But it's a cup game, anything can happen, especially in a final. Restes called into work early on. It's Enzo Milot, a bloke Sir Marco's got his eye on, who catches us out with a quick corner. He works it to a man in the box and it's rifled into the top corner. Restes didn't have a chance in hell stopping that. Look at the state of that beard though, it's magnificent. It's just typical for us to go behind in a cup final. Maybe it's me, maybe I can't handle the pressure. Anyway, Henry whips a ball in, Casper comes crashing in but just heads wide. You should be disappointed, mate. We're forcing it down the right wing like a Tory party conference. It's Cabal with the acrobatics into row Z, and Sir Marco is fuming. Best believe he gave them a hairdryer treatment at half time. Classic Fergie. He's an idol for Sir Marco. Wants to win the lot just like him. But we're not going to be winning the lot if we can't bloody defend. 2-0 down to Montpellier in a final. This is just getting embarrassing. Knocked out of Europe, about to lose the final to Montpellier. We haven't even secured Europe yet. What an absolute car crash of a season. Diaby Fadiga pulls one back, and with 15 minutes to spare, can we, kick it up the other end, just put one right in their goal hole? No dice. Restes can't believe he's left Leipzig for this. Throwing an absolute baddie. I don't blame him. Just look at the state of it. We've lost to Montpellier in the final. Brush this off, lads. The season's far from over. We still need to secure Europe for next season. 3 games left. Rene and Lens 2 points off us. Let's get jiggy with it. First of the 3 games was against Patrick Vieira's Strasbourg. It's a beautiful little city to steal 3 points. A little stroll down the River Hill before the game. That's lovely stuff. But we're still seething from losing the cup. And we're looking to absolutely demolish these lot. Send a message to the rest of the league. We mean business. 2-0 up in 20 minutes is plain sailing. Dino gets absolutely bodied on the left hand side. They're whipping the ball and it's a perler of a header. It didn't mean much, we weren't phased. Fakir slipping through Guay absolutely rifles it left side. That is a death stare though. Do not catch him in a dark alley. Fakir slipped through and he delightfully places it past the keeper. 4-1, but not looking to be outdone is Aggie with an absolute corker. 5-1 it finishes. Let's check the table. Good job, lads. We needed that win. 50 points in 5th. Lens 2 behind in 6th with 48. And guess who we've got next? I'm sick of having to play these lot. We always get them at the end of the season. That's lovely stuff from Cabal there, by the way. Don't get me wrong, we seem to have their number, but forget PSG. It's Lens who we're currently beefing with. And I'll be glad to see the back of them. Their player put through 1-on-1. It's him versus Restes, and he comes out on top. Get in there, my son. Never doubted you for a second. Henry's got a bit about him, I'm not even asking him to go for these overhead kicks. He's just got a bit of spice. Once he gets that configured, he's going to be unstoppable. Guilavogui makes it 2-0. He loves scoring against his old team. That's probably the best 4.3 million we've ever spent. It's definitely the best 44 million we've spent on Restes. He has turned us around. Some piss poor passing out from the back, and there's nothing he can do about that strike though. Absolute rocket. Gets down quick to that one. He's getting dapped up by the defence. If we just hold on for the next few minutes, we can be plain sailing in 5th spot. But it's not meant to be, as Dioff bags a Fergie time equaliser at the Embers. Now what's this done for us at the league table? A win would have been nice, but a point does the job. And we only need a point going into the next game to secure 5th. We had Metz come to visit us at the Bando. The Estadio Charlati was bouncing at the prospect of more European football next season. Casper with a crunching challenge. It's Guay pulling it back to Cabal. The OGs have opened up the game 1-0. Guay then turns goal scorer as he makes it 2-0 from the corner. This is exactly what we needed going into the last game. Just free-flowing football. Check out this absolute perler from the Ferrari. Ooh, he's telling me to calm down. I don't think I will. Delightful little jogger Benito flick over his shoulder. The keeper's got no chance. Guay then bags his second to see the game off 4-0. Job bloody done, lads. Look at that, 5th place and 54 points. That's Conference League football secured for next season, but I'll be honest with you, this one still hurts. No surprises there then. The top bagsman for this season, Mr. Lamine Guay, 16 and 41. Derby Fadiga, 15 and 27. And Gilavogi with 13. Fair play, lad. I still think we need a first choice striker though. Enough of these bit part players. What do you think, Captain? Here are the boys. Okay, last episode I asked you lot to scout out a new star striker. We need a bacon double Giesberger up top. And I hate to say it, but Guay, you're not that guy, bro. You're not that guy. You lot came through with some great ideas. A couple of you are proper little scouts, aren't you? I rate it. But none quite fit the bill like this boy. Sir Marco's got that look in his eye. Trust the process, okay? We've played against him before. Spanking the woodwork, an assist, a goal. He was electric. Now donning the navy blue of Paris FC. Our new chief bagsman, Gift Orban. He joins us from Ghent for a whopping 38.8 milli. Just look at him. Certified pace and shooting. Now let's get him mobile, shall we? Can't have you just running in a straight line. We've got nothing left. The Monzo's been bled dry, so I think it's about time we shifted some deadwood. Big Rafa. This one breaks Sir Marco's little black heart. We're forever grateful for that goal in the playoffs. But your time in Paris has come to an end. I am worried about him. Someone make sure he's looking both ways when he's crossing the street. Another day one signing out the door. Joao Neve. The Portuguese just couldn't score. The man had 2 left feet. He couldn't hit a barn door if his life depended on it. So he's off to Cadiz for just under 4 milli. But we haven't stopped there. Cordoba joins Montpellier. Pembele's gone off to play with Carrick. Some youth academy graduates have been shipped out. And Maresca has joined Mr. Worldwide Sporting on loan. We've shipped out 7 players. So we've done a couple of Tesco meal deals to see us through till dinner. If Orban was the BLT sandwich, Martin Hongler is the Tropicana. You know, vibrant, full of life. Then we have Jens Petter Haag. Let's be honest, he's the ready salted crisp. Both have joined on a free. Got a bit of moolah in the bank for Jan. 11 mil to play with after all that. We are looking tasty. Orban's got a buffet of creativity around him. Wing roulette either side with Henri and Cabal. Lemon and herb, extra hot, medium, take your pick. Then you got Fakir and El Mago, serving up some Michelin star scran. So let's hope Orban can finish his dinner then. Conference League Group Easy E, but let's talk about the league. I think we need to be aiming high. A Champions League spot is where we have to finish at the end of the season. Otherwise, it's just a write-off. And with that being said, let's crack on. First game we played in the league was away to Montpellier at the Stade de la Monson. Not gonna lie, I'm still a bit bitter about the cup loss. And who pops up with a goal? Cordoba, a man we called Deadwood. Best believe Mamana snapped him in half after that. Good closing down from Henri. He feeds it to Orban for his first goal for Paris. And he's not afraid to put his body on the line. The Nigerian summons it to Aggie and he sees the game off 3-1. That's how it should have been done last season, lads. Come on! Our first game in Conference League is against Big Rafa's old club. Hongler spanks it off the woodwork. Aggie unlucky with the rebound. Cabal slips it through to Orban for his first goal in Europe for us. But just look at this from Orban. Ooh la la! That's absolutely majestic. And there's no doubt about his burners. He is rapido. Our Nigerian number 9 bags 4 goals in 40 minutes. The boy's cooking up a storm. He's got the Charlotte He bouncing. But let's be honest, not even 2 big Phils had a chance of stopping that. Incredible free kick. Cabal steps up with the 5th. Henri grabs the 6th and Bogosh says, why the hell not Gaffer? 7-1 it finishes in Paris. The boys got away with murder. And Sir Marco approves this message. Nice came to visit us in the league. Surprised the post is still standing after that smack bang wallop. Now, we need a nickname for Orban. We've got the Gift, the Nigerian number 9, the Orban donor. I don't know. But if you're stuck for words, I've got one for you. Majestic. Haaland would have been proud of that. And he tops it off with a bicey. I mean, come on, bruv. Give the rest of the league a chance. We had Neil Warnock's Aberdeen up next. Sharon, my wife, said, Aberdeen! I like to win a cup. never won a cup. I told you Big Bill will be playing cup games, and I don't care what you say, I know he's got fingertips to that. We turned over the Reds on the home turf. All or nothing vibes in our last Conference League game against IFK Göteborg. Hongluk doing a great Lewis Miley impression, but Gilavogi has been quiet ever since Orban stepped up. Quick feet in it in the woodwork is just not good enough. He'll be a Freeman Morgan if you keep this up. Jens makes it 2 to the good. Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back. You won't be a Morgan Freeman just yet. 3-0 the game finishes. We're doing well in Europe, but our final game of these highlights is in Ligue 1, away to Metz. But we're all jelly at the corner. To me, to you, we're dropping bollocks in the box. Metz 1, Paris 0. The weight of this pass from Orban is just delightful. Henri with the first time cross into Orban. He says, hold my beer, and bounces it over the keeper. Aggie dinks it over to the Nigerian number 9, and oh my Jesus, what a golazo! Lino, I'm gonna kill you! We've been robbed! El Mago took that personally. It finishes 3-1. Now let's go check out how we're doing, shall we? Go on. Have a guess. Just have a guess. Oh wait. Bang! Look at us. Just look at us. Who'd have thought it, eh? Not me. 4 points above those who should not be named, and 1 point off Monaco. We're in dreamland, guys. With top group easy, and I don't know who that one loss was to. I don't know. I simmed half of it. The best teams in the world strengthen whilst they're ahead, as a wise man once said in Paris FC Season 1. And that's exactly what we've done for next season. But we need bodies now. And just 5 mil left in the kitty. We need to do some work, Almago. Okay, now this is what I'm thinking. Fakir. Let's be honest, he's been crap this season. He hasn't been in a single highlight, and there's a reason for that. Oh, Juve, 28 mil. It's tempting. Nah, okay, I've got a plan. Sir Marco's hard to say no to. He took an FBI negotiation course, and now he can order whatever he wants from Starry Bees, and get whatever player he wants. Matteo Guendouzi. He's definitely given Sir Marco a run for his money with that Barnet. For just 5 million and Fakir. Welcome to Paris. Okay, we'll give him that Arsenal number 29. I want Emery Guendouzi, not Arteta Guendouzi. We've also loaned out Bogosh, the Caddy, and Rabiger for some extra game time. We're just not getting it this season. You know what? It makes sense now that Rafa's gone. Casper now donning the Zidane number 5. Let's be honest, he's earned it. Sir Marco likes what he sees. Strong from top to bottom. Sideshow Bob should add a bit of stability into that midfield. But can this team go the distance in Europe? I reckon we're good enough to battle on both fronts. Speaking of which, let's take a closer look at our Conference League round of 16 tie. Ooh, we've got Shakhtar. Go on then, let's jump straight into that, shall we? Now, they won the Europa Cup in 2008-9 season, so they're no pushover when it comes to European knockouts. They know their way around town. But I don't think they can handle our Nigerian prince. Just look at the movement here from Aggie. This is exactly why he needs to be in that cam roll. Starts off the move and dashes into the box to finish it off. Let's be honest, the captain is a cult hero. Casper does well to break up the attack. He gets the ball peacefully, right? But Kelsey, that mug chose violence. Oh, you bottled it, mate. Just send him off, ref. Just look at the state of it.
He could have been killed. That was the most dangerous thing I've seen.
Oh, Casper's done for the day. I don't know just how bad it is yet, but we can pray. 1 like equals 1 pray. Orban's clearly rattled by Casper's injury as he misses a clear sitter. The second half rolls around. He wins the ball back and then watch this. Head down, gunning for it. He's galloping out the gates. And a delicate little chip over the keeper. Absolutely disgusting stuff. A lovely over-the-top ball by Dina. Heads the ball down, runs into the box, tries to pull it back for Aggie. No bueno. Cabal is there to clear up the rebounds. 3-0 it is. We've seen the game off comfortably. I'll be totally honest with you, I didn't realise how good he was going to be when we first bought him. But he is ruthless in front of net. Exactly what we needed. We win the first leg comfortably 4-0. We sim the second. Now let's go check on Casper. He's out for 2 months. Oh no. Good thing we got this geezer in, innit? Back to the Groupama Stadium now as we face Lyon in the league. Torre, son, you've done an Alacooch. Restes off his line but no dice. Dina playing piggy in the middle at the throw-in. And their main man makes it 2-0. It's El Mago who's the big bad wolf and blows the house down. A warm embrace at the celebrations. He's like a son to Sir Marco. Bad defending or quick feet, I just don't know. Probably both, to be honest. He dances his way to a first half hat-trick. Who is it? Oh, it's you. This kid is always bagging against us. Big Phil, Fabianski, and now Restes. Anyway, 2 big chances for Maggie, spanking it off the woodwork. Who knows what would have happened if they went in. Maybe we would have avoided this clown gathering. Best believe he was scouted after that. The boys had the game of his life. Now, we've got to shake that off. We visit Porto in the quarterfinals of the Conference League. 2 exquisite saves from Restes, and then it's some lovely build-up play. Patience is the word that springs to mind for our opener. But from that point, the floodgates opened up, and the boys were whitewater rafting. Marco Ball is fully coming together now. This is quick, expansive, fast, wing play football. Hadjum, don't you dare! Oh, let him off. You got to hit those when they fall to you like that. Some lovely build-up play between Aggie and Cabal. You know what? I'm happy for Cabal. He's got more involved this season. A third from our captain, and we've gone from whitewater rafting to smooth sailing. A lovely ball into Romario. But don't worry, it's not an iceberg. We're not going to crash out of the quarters just yet. Cabal made sure of that off the rebound. 4-1 it finishes, and just like Shakhtar, we sim the second leg. Now we've got a biggie. Monaco are right alongside us for a spot at the top. Aggie spots the run from our star boy. A cheeky back heel to Henri, and what's the youngster going to do? Oh my god, what a strike! I told you this young gung has got a bit about him. Pepe could never. Sideshow Bob then catches him out with a high press. El Mago is smoke and mirrors as Mavropanos runs off stage, leaving basically an empty net for Aggie to slot one home. This is a monumental win for us in the title race, but more than likely it could mean the difference between Champions League and Europa League football next season. With that being said, let's go check out the calendar, shall we? Okay, 5 glorious games left of the season, and 6 if we grab a win over Genk in the semis. It's crunch time, baby! Let's focus on what's in front of us first, shall we? That man knows a lot about these lot. Away from home, they get the first chance of the day. And Sir Marco can smell something in the air. Got a nose like a bloodhound. They're coming at us again. Some weak tackling from Christian and Dina leads to the visitors drawing first blood. Sir Marco tried to warn you lot, but no, you didn't listen. If we lose this game, I'm releasing the entire back line. I don't even care. Top Knot and Cabal has something to say about that though, as the Algerians link up to make it 1 apiece. That's got the Charlotte bouncing again. Go on, Orban. Oh, my man. Even if it doesn't come off, we love to see it. El Mago getting swiped from behind. Off you go, lad. Trying our luck against 10 men. It's Cabal. Denied his brace at the rebound. And with a couple minutes to go, it's Restes with a big save to keep us in the game. But that's how that game finishes. 1-1 is probably a fair result. It just means we have to do a proper job in the second leg. But we've got Lorient on the cards before that. So let's go and check out the league table. I can't believe it. How are we up here? I didn't think we'd be challenging for the title. We only wanted Champions League this season. Level on points with our rivals, and with a game in hand, we could go 3 points clear of them. Okay, no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 1 game at a time. Lorient, here we go. We've got 1 chance, 1 opportunity to seize everything we ever wanted. Will we capture it? Well, with Restes in net, we better bloody catch it. Out the blocks like a bullet against in the first half, and their number 1 is equal to it. As the second half rolls around, it's Aggie gunning it down on goal, and well, you already know how this story ends. El Mago bringing the magic to the Charlotte. The streets of Paris are bouncing, but it's the Top Knot with a weak challenge that lets Lorient work a chance into the box, and it's Restes letting it slip for an easy rebound. Cordova makes it 1-1. It sent shockwaves through the Charlotte. We are stunned. Aggie and Auburn playing hot potato with their defence, but we can't convert from outside the box. Guay finds himself free on the edge of the box, and it's no dice. The game finishes 1-1. 1 point does the job for now. Let's go check the league table. 1 point separates us at the top, but we have other problems that need our attention. We go into the second leg of the semis where nothing less than a win will do. The pressure's on, but we've worked too hard to let it slip away now. You know what they say, the cream will always rise to the top. And with Dina, Henri and Orban on the pitch, there's more than enough to go around. The three link up for a lovely opening goal. Christian finds Henri with chalk on his boots, plays it through to Dina, and it's the deadly trifecta again. This time the keeper comes in clutch. Cabal slips it through to Orban, works his way outside, and as he lines up the shot, it's just off the mark. Look at that elite mentality though. It's bulking season, and Orban's hungry. Rice, chicken, and a side of goals please, chef. 2 goals before half time, 3-1 up on Ag. We're looking dangerous. The three musketeers link up once again as Henri plays it through to the Orban donor, and he thumps it into the onion bag. Look away, Genk fans, save yourself the headache. Second half goals from Henri and Guilavogui were the cherry on top of a great away day here in Belgium. We've secured our spot in our first European final. But now we fly back to Paris for what could be a title deciding derby day. It's a 2-horse race, and 1 point is all that separates us from second spot PSG going into the penultimate game of the season. That's right, we're running 5 at the back. Kozłowski's been forced into midfield mid-injury, and Aggie sits just behind Morgan and Orban. The stage has been set, half and half scarves are flying off the shelf. 4 seasons since we took over Paris FC with Sir Marco. Could we be crowned champions and beat our rivals on the same day? I believe. Do you? Dean is clearly not fazed by the occasion. Whipping out knocks like that, lovely stuff. Guendouzi does well to bar this time, plays the ball back down the line. Guilavogui in the box, but it's just over his head. Fosu Mensah getting stuck in. That far at the back is doing wonders. Now this goal right here is what Sir Marco ball is all about. Patient, stylish build-up play. You might be wondering why is Casper in the back there? Because it gives space for Hadjum on their left. Aggie picks the ball up on the halfway line, slots it through to Orban, and he's got the composure to lay it off to Guendouzi. On once more to our flying fullback, who makes no mistake with the finish. Junior Dina Abimbe, the lad who wasn't good enough for PSG, has now scored against them for their bitter rivals in a title deciding derby. The Parc des Princesses stunned as we go in at half time, 1-0 up and one hand on the prize. A big block from Toure there to keep the score in our favour. They tried their luck from outside the box, but it's Resses to get a big hand to it. Just look what it means to him. They just could not work their way into the box. Constantly knocking on the door in the second half, it's Resses again shutting the door in their face. Our number one is having the game of his life. A short corner routine has worked all the way back to Dagba, and our defence has been so solid up to now. Parts like the Red Sea for Garnacho. I'll admit it. Sir Marco had this blonde in our shortlist for some time, but he chose greed over glory. Let's see how that works out for you, shall we, champ? PSG coming at us with the high press. It's the former PSG grads again, linking up. Dina finds the pass to Orban that unlocks the defence, and who's that in the box? It's Morgan Guilavogui, the lad we brought back to Paris FC for pure nostalgia's sake, has now put us 2-1 up. Come on, my son. Sir Marco's dressed for the occasion. Do not let him down, lads. Guendouzi with the Trivela. It loops onto the bar. Oh my god, that would have been comical if it went in. Aggie on the edge of the box. He turns and picks out Guendouzi with a delicious dink. And he makes no mistake with the finish. The ex-PSG grad has put us 3-1 up with just 10 minutes to go. Just look at the state of this pass by Aggie. It is delicious. El Bloody Mago. Bringing the magic to Paris FC. Fosu with a moment of madness as he almost gives away a penalty. It's Hadjum with the block. Just on the stroke of half time, it's Morgan who lofts the ball over to Hadjum. It's fair to say our fullbacks have been outstanding today, but none have been more outstanding this season than Gift Orban. He grabs the fourth and final goal as we beat PSG to the Ligue 1 title for the first time under Sir Marco. It's been an astonishing display from the boys today, and they've been incredible this season. I still can't believe it. Look at that, 4 points clear at the top, but we don't get to lift the title until our next home game. Let's just get out of the way with, shall we? 34 games played, 25 wins, 6 draws, 3 losses, 83 goals and 38 conceded. 81 points. They are the magic numbers that have gone into this title-winning campaign. Ager Akets, our first signing as Paris FC manager in Season 1, the first player to lift the Ligue 1 title for Paris FC. I'm so happy he's the one. He bleeds blue for Paris. A shoo-in for our Hall of Fame team, if we ever make one, that is. But let's just let it sink in for a moment. We've won the league. In our 4th season, this team, right here, is destined for greatness. But I'd be remiss to say that we wouldn't be here without this man. Just look at Sir Marco suited and booted. Gift Orban wins Player of the Season. I hope you lot didn't forget, we've got Celta Vigo in the Conference League final up next. We've already had an incredible season, but this is a chance for eternal European glory. With victory comes immortality here tonight. Paris FC, our history awaits us. Let's not keep it waiting any longer. Coming out the blockade quicker than you downloaded Tinder after you broke up with your missus. We weren't shy about making the first move. It's our right hand side linking up again. Orban, you feeling alright, mate? Normally you put in that top right banjo. El Mago, he casts his eye far and wide. Isaac Toure gets all 6'9" of him behind that header, but the keeper says non merci. Guendouzi keeps it alive from the rebound. It's Casper into Toure. Aggie rolls onto his right foot and absolutely wellies it. Goes to celebrate with the travelling fans as we go up 1-0 in our first European final. Left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter. They're all hitting the back of the net once El Mago takes aim. Mamana decides to go for a little stroll past the halfway line. Even plenty of space in behind for Broja to exploit. Gets it onto his right foot and absolutely pinpoints that into the bottom right hand corner. In all fairness, that was a superb strike. I'm not sure how much Restes could have done about that. Neres making Hadjim look like an absolute mug. Drives into the box. He goes down against Restes. Referee's kicked him in the face. Is the VAR not going to have a look at that? All these Spanish clubs are the same. Bloody corrupt. Are we really going to let him get away with that celebration? Now the turns have tabled in this first half. It's not all 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps anymore, is it? Cabal does well to get round the defence, but his shot on goal was more apple sours than tequila. Bit of salt, bit of lime, lovely stuff. We're looking wobbly as the back. If we try and play it out, we get caught in possession. Restes does well to smother the shot. We go in at the break, 2-1 down. Aggie and Katzber trying to lift the team's spirits. We know we're still in this tie. As long as we just keep doing what we've been doing all season, that's working our way down the right hand side. Henri works his way into a corner. He holds it up well, plays it back to Casper, into Orban, and the keeper's equal to it. It's just not been his day so far. Aggie floats the ball in, and the 8th wonder of the world is there to nod it home. Unlike in the first half, Toure gets a glancing header onto that. Nothing but pure forehead as it goes into the bottom corner. 2-2 at 60 minutes. We fought our way back into this game. It's Aggie cutting it back to Orban, trying his luck again. He has truly met his match this game. But this is what the elites do. They never give up. They keep running in behind. Orban in the box, gets his shot off, and it's off the post. No! Our player of the season's having a game to forget. Aggie in once more to Orban. He lays it across, and it's Kasper Kozłowski, the man who was out injured for 2 months, has come back to land what could be the knockout blow. He's not even fully fit. He's running off of pierogies and a dream. Restes coming to our rescue in the final minutes. It's Lamingue. Can he seal the victory? No, he can't. He's furious with himself. The final whistle blows and the comeback is complete. 3-2 the final score. We've taken our chance and we've gained eternal European glory. I said it before, with victory comes immortality here tonight, and Paris FC have written themselves into the history books of Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your new European champions, Paris FC. The streets of Paris will be bouncing all day and all night as we celebrate winning the double. Here we go, official confirmation of our European triumph. Don't worry about that. We only wanted to secure Champo this season and we finished top. But now we've got a taste for it. We've got to retain our title next season. Can't be just giving it back to PSG now that we've won it. It's ours. Orban obviously grabbed Golden Boot in Ligue 1. But just look at how many goals he scored in the season. 46 and 16 assists. That's incredible. Captain Aggie still coming in clutch with 18 and 16. But it pains me to say it. He's got the double down with arrows. His time is limited. We need to make sure we're enjoying every second with him. Henri Auber's jumped to an 82. Look at, he's looking pretty good, to be fair. Orban, just an absolute machine. I still can't believe it. Last season we finally became League 1 champions, and we threw in the UEFA Conference League just for the hell of it. Safe to say the gaffer's gassed. And to top it off, we also managed to snag Xavi Simons on a free. I mean, it's giving Sol Campbell vibes, isn't it? He's joined a team that's winning the lot. The league title, check. The Coupe Nationale, done. The European trophy, it's in the cabinet. So there's only one thing left to do, and it's a biggie. The pinnacle of club football, the UEFA Champions League, is next on our hit list. So let's get it. Here are the boys. Right, in the words of Tiesto, let's get down to business. If we are to complete our mission this season, there's a couple of spots on the team that are in need of a bit of an upgrade. And we're not going to do anything with just 65 mil. I'm sorry lads, but we've got to raise some funds. It's crunch time now. We're saying goodbye to Bogusz, Hongla, Jens Petter, youngsters Roy and Grant, and last but certainly not least, Warren Caddy. He was crucial for us in the earlier seasons, but he's just not getting the minutes nowadays. So he's going to have to play with Benzema. A car boot sale's done the job. We've got a whopping 97 mil. Now we can defo do some damage with that. Sir Marco's found his man. Takafusa Kubo. 95 mil and Guay should do the trick. Told you. We'll be sad to say goodbye to Guay, but it is what it is. Oh, come off it, lad. I'm bankrupted the club here. So in the words of Snow Patrol, just say yes. Oh, f*** you then. Plan B. Let's tap up Xavi for Fatty. 85 million. Fair. That's a fair... Oh, I can't be asked with this nonsense. Our third choice is walking through the door, but don't tell him that. Welcome back to Paris FC. Mohamed Ali Cho. 42.5 mil from Forest. Job done. He's not a fully fledged winger yet, but we'll get you there, lad. Don't worry. The grass ain't always greener, is it, Cordoba? We've splashed out on an absolute brick house. Wilfried Singo joins us from Monaco for 40 mil. 6'3" and 88 pace, he'll make a wonderful centre back. I like how we're looking. Xavi's got some burners. Good for you, bruv. Now we look Champions League ready. And taking a closer look at our group, you know what, I fancy our chances to qualify. So let's get into it, lads. Right, before Champo, we had the Trophy Championnes. A one-off match for the only thing we haven't won in France yet. So we had to take care of it. Xavi getting chopped inside 40 minutes. St Etienne go 10 men down? You think we're in dreamland, right? Wrong. Torre gives away a pen and we're 1-0 down. Dina slots through Orban and we know what he can do from there. Guay pipes up with two identical finishes. Can he grab a third? No, he's just a bit too far out. 3-1 the final score. We're one trophy up this season, but at what cost? Orban's out for 3 months. Come on, bruv. Any other season but this one. Right, we're going to have to find a way to do this without him. Yes, of course, it's going to be tricky without our number 9. And in hindsight, it's probably a good thing our deal with Cuba didn't go through. Otherwise, we'd be one Lamine Guay down. And then who would we turn to? The boy doesn't get enough credit. A proper team player he is. Can do a job anywhere along the front three. And he grabs a second of the game to make it 3-0. He then sets up a Tokyo drifting Henri for his second of the game. And we're up 4-0, baby. Neves pulls one back for Rangers who, to be honest, I thought would have put up more of a fight. The leaning tower of Torre makes it 5-1 before half time. And that's job done. Our first win in Champo, signed, sealed and delivered. Got to keep up the momentum away to Sparta Prague. And of course, Diaby Fadiga scores in his Champions League debut. The man doesn't know what pressure is. He thinks it's for tyres. Yes, I stole that line from Alan Shearer. So bloody sue me. Diaby Fadiga grabs his brace. Champo is going well. But we've got some stressing news. Aggie is thinking about hanging up the tempos. Oh, so Marco will have something to say about that. Ordering some tapas, mix up some sangrias. We'll have Fiesta Fridays, Taco Tuesdays. We'll play Enrique Iglesias in the changing room. Just tell us what you want, Almagro. Please don't leave. Okay, don't cry. Don't cry. We need a distraction. Surely there is some good news across the horizon. And there it is. Gift Orban finally rejoins the field after 3 months out. Time flies when you're only playing Champo. Can't lie. Cabal picks up the ball, tornadoes his man and makes no mistake from outside the box. Orban knocks it down to Christian, on once more to Gray, and he's just letting us know he's still there. Celebrating in front of the travelling away fans, he never takes a day off. Giles with a go on, have it son! Ooh, Orban, wait, what are you doing? Oh, you've just come back from injury, what are you playing at? He's a menace. time to face Atletico Madrid at the Metropolitan, a wonderful stadium for a kickabout. Restes gets called into work early. Hadjum lofts it through to Orban, gets it under his spell, cuts inside, it's Molina with a leg breaker. Oh, no, ref, don't call over the medic. Oh, you have to be joking. This is some kind of cruel prank, isn't it? How are we meant to compete when Orban is getting injured every other game? Henry on the ball now. He runs into a dead end, holds it up for Xavi. Oh, yes, we like that. More of that, please, mate. Go on, Guay. Go on, have him. Have him. Oh, he's a little psycho. He's just waiting for his chance to even the score. A big save from Restes from the corner. We're struggling to play it out. Aggie, like a deer caught in headlights, Atleti just snatches it away, capitalising, making it 2-1. 87 minutes on the clock. Henry grabs the ball. I'll be honest, I didn't think our little youth academy prospect would be this good. He flies down the wing like he flies under the radar and gets the game-winning assist. 3-1 against Atleti. Now let's go check on Orban again. Oh, he's done his ACL. That's it. He's out for the season now. I don't know what we're going to do. Let me introduce you to Patrice Giles, a youth academy prospect we've been working on in the background. Changed him to a centre mid and he's jumped up to a 71. Lovely stuff. Topped Group H though. That's something, I guess. Who do we have in the knockouts? Oh, hello. A repeat of Season 3, I see. Love it. Okay, we don't have any funds left. So we've dipped into the free agents for Grant Leon Ranos. What a name. Anyway, the Armenian looks decent. We've had an offer for Guendouzi. Right, so Marcus trying to squeeze 100 mil out of him. Go on, Lancelotti, take the bait. Oh, nah. You can keep Locatelli. Probably for the best, as we've got you lot now. Here we go again. Been a while since we visited Los Blancos. They've still got Bellingham, but we've got a couple extra man since then. One of which being a little Dutch boy with an afro by the name of Xavi Simons. Our golden boy comes up top trumps. And he is feeling himself, bruv. Ooh, that just had to go in. I would have given him goal of the season there and then. Colomiani slips through Bellagol. Oh, he levels a score. Not without Restes leaving something on him though. Cabal pulls it back to Henry, who takes our lead. And then it's Valverde stepping up with a Travella to level the score. Honestly, it's like a table tennis match. What is going on? Get a grip, boys. Trying to play it out from the back, it's Singo to give it away. No idea why Restes rushes off his line. 3-2 up and Madrid are in the driving seat. With a couple intercepted, Singo coming through like a runaway freight train. With a bit of composure on the ball, he slips it through to Xavi and he makes it 3 apiece. We have rescued a draw at the death at the Bernabeu. It's not quite our David versus Goliath moment, but we've got them up against the ropes going into the second leg. We've already improved since our last clash with Madrid in the Europa League in Season 3. And we know we can score against them. We just need to keep it tight at the back and make no silly mistakes. Hadjum, what are you doing, bruv? The biggest game of our lives and he's hurdling over the top like he's going for gold. Look at it. It looks even worse from that angle. What on earth was he thinking? 1-0 down and looking for a miracle. It's Guay to pull us back into it with a wicked half volley across goal. Aggie in his favourite position, but it's Courtois equal to it. Evens over 2 legs and Guay is not happy with Hadjum. The Algerian better get his affairs in order because Lamine Guay's been dodging war crimes since he was 6. The universe works in mysterious ways. Restes with a great stop, but Latassa spanks it off the woodwork in front of an open net. I don't even know what God I should be thanking, so praise be to the lot of you. Hang on, no, I suppose we shouldn't be counting our blessings yet. Now we're deciding it from 12 yards. Aggie slaps it away. Vinny makes it 1 apiece. Guay makes no mistake. Bellingham down the middle. Restes starts to take a knee. Xavi steps up bottom left. Latassa finally hits the target. Hadjum, can he make up for his mistake? Yes, he can. Top left. Courtois' turn to take the knee. Restes has been done there with a Panenka. Dina fails to convert from the spot, and the weight of the world is on Restes' shoulders. Who else but Locatelli to knock us out? We could have swapped him for Guendouzi in the transfer window, but now he sent us packing out of the Champions League. I did warn you, the universe works in mysterious ways. It's twice now Madrid have knocked us out of Europe, and it means we have failed to complete our Paris FC career mode in Season 5. Confirmation of our round of 16 exit, but we still have our second league title to fight for. Let's get into it. That's right, this is the Directors' Cup, baby. Of course I'm going to show you lot our League 1 title run. Who do you think I am? Anyway, if you made it this far, then I have the utmost respect for you. I rate it so highly. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying. So about last episode, the Paris FC finale. I really wanted to wrap it up in a special way. I could have done 2 seasons, so season 5 and season 6, but to my surprise, we won the league in season 4. So on the surface, season 5 of just winning the league and getting knocked out of Champo didn't seem that interesting. So I thought, what's a better way to wrap it up? I know, let's do a Champions League special. And I think the finale came out pretty well. But on the flip side, it means that I had to cut out our season 5 Ligue 1 campaign. But that's the price you pay, I guess. Anyway, you lot get to watch it now. So it's all good. It all worked out for the best. That lane splitting pass from El Mago was De Bruyne-esque. And the finish from Ramos was Thierry Henry. A wonderful way to finish off the game 2-1, one step closer to the title. An away trip to other title rivals Monaco is a must win. Decky Rice with the number 7 is a bit iffy, but I'll allow it. Dina playing Henry over the top. You think there's only one winner, right? Wrong. What are you doing, bruv? We expect so much more from you, Henry. Don't make the same mistake again, or Sir Marco will sub you off. Hadjum pulling it back to Xavi, and you know what? He's having a cracking first season with us. I still can't believe he got him on a free. He's young and he's high rated. Like, free transfers like that barely ever happen. Endaziri getting caught offside. Somebody slipped that line over fibre. He's done us a proper favour there. Xavi making it 2 to the good. Sir Marco likes what he sees. Don't we all? At this rate, great hair and a great finish. What more do you want from a player? Endaziri actually does pull one back. Nothing Restes could do about that. Let's go check out the league table. We ended up having quite a healthy gap between PSG and Monaco, so a win against Saint Etienne will guarantee us the league title. And what better game to do it when Sir Marco's been awarded Manager of the Month? I swear he's been awarded more of these. He must have. I just haven't seen any emails knocking about or any of the little news cards come up saying he's won it, but it is what it is. Gilavogi makes it 1-0 early on. Piss poor defender from Torre makes it 1 apiece. Cabal with a decent little dink over the keeper brings us back into it 2-1. The biggest deflection I've ever seen from Cabal again to make it 3 to the good. And Dina's just feeling himself. Gilavogi flicks it over him. Outside the boot! Oh, unlucky. Almost. That would have been the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Well, would have been the cherry on top of the icing on the cake, should I say. This goal was lovely though. Takes it from the halfway line and just caresses it into the far corner. Dancing our way to the title. One final goal here from Cabal, and does it ricochet off the... Yeah, it does. Spanks it off the woodwork. 4-1 the final score. Aggie lifting our second league title back-to-back teams up in this Paris FC career mode. Well, at least we won something this season. You'll be like a new signing, although you have dropped to an 82, which is pretty rank. Xavi tops the leaderboards with 19 and 15. Pretty good, to be fair. Oh, we're not giving up just yet. We've got a job to do, boys. On to season 6 we go. We're not messing about anymore. We've cashed in on Guendouzi. Probably should have done that last season, but hey ho, just wait until you see how much we got in the vault, lads. 184 million gold pennies. We've gone full Scrooge McDuck. Is there a reason we haven't got the red carpet out, lads? What's going on? Not a great first impression now, is it? But who cares? We've shattered our transfer record for Dominik Szoboszlai. Just look at him. He's a proper player, isn't he? And don't worry, Sir Marco talked Aggie out of retirement. And he's still going to get plenty of game time this season. We just need another option in it. Our next signing is slightly less glamorous, but arguably equally as important. Welcome to Paris FC, Arnaud Calamondo, 17.5 plus grant. Look, this kid just scores against us every season. I can't have him popping up in the semis of Champo and knocking us out. But with one striker in, we bid farewell to another. We've sold Morgan back to Lens for 20 million profit. And now that Aggie's not starting every game, we've given Casper the armband in his absence. Captain Casper? Quite like it, actually. You'll never guess who's in our group. Do you know what? This could work in our favour. If we can get rid of him in the group, I reckon we've got a real shot at winning Champo. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. I want us to be like a shark this season. A shark that can taste blood in the water. And when you taste blood, you go for the kill. With our new €100 million signing, it should be easy said and done. But come to think of it, it looks a little bit like a shark, doesn't he? Dominic opens the game up against his old club. Auburn makes it 2-0. He then whips the ball into the box. Keeper does well, but then Singo is there to steer the header in. Baldanzi pulls one back for Leipzig, and it's weird because it was a toss-up between him and Dominic. So I hope I made the right choice here. Actually, I didn't make it, so Marco did. If it doesn't work out, blame him. Mocho scores, chops his man in half, and then sees red all in 10 minutes. Pretty eventful for the young lad. It was a great game for the neutrals, but I'm not too sure I want this game to be the rubber stamp of approval of our Champions League campaign for Season 6. Back on it with the director's cut for Season 6. A couple of league games to show you here. There was no way I wasn't going to play the game against Lens. One, because of our history, and two, because Gilavogi was in the team. I had to see if he could score against us. This is probably one of my favourite goals from the whole series. It is just incredible build-up play. Everyone's shown a bit of flair, and then it's it is Xavi to finish it off. Everyone was back here in it. Proper Marco ball coming into effect, literally in the last season. Again, passing it around the box and then gift Orban with the finish. The man is just so lethal. Obviously, Morgan Gilavogi scores against us, but I rate him for not pulling a celebration. I said it then, and I'll say it again now. It was the best 4.3 mil we spent, but we had to sell him for 20 mil. I mean, how else did you think we were going to fund Schloberschleit and Calimundo in order to properly progress through the Champions League? And again, this is just another exquisite bit of Marco ball from back to front, top to bottom, however you want to say it. Gift Orban, the man in form, once again to finish off the move. We're away to Monaco again, and don't worry, I'm not going to show you loads of goals. Just that one from Arnaud Colamondo. I told you, he scores against us every game we played against him. So I thought, you know what, why not? Let's just bag him and make sure he doesn't score against us. And I reckon that was a 17 million euro goal right there, to be honest. Dominic makes it 2-0. And you know what? We were firing on all cylinders. I didn't even care about clean sheets. It was literally a goals mentality. And I'm all here for it. As Patrice Giles opens his account against Bodo Glimt in the Champions League. He's a little youth academy prospect I've been working on in the background. I'm gassed he's got his first goal. It's just a shame he scored it in what could be the last season or episode of Paris FC. But now he's caught the bug for it, and the youngster makes it 3-0. This is more of a complete performance I was looking for. Clean sheet. I jinxed it. Sorry. Doesn't matter. We'll just go up the other end and score another. Cabal doing a fantastic Aggie impression. We're dancing our way through this group. Got nothing but momentum as we go into our newest rivalry. It's time to face Real Madrid. I like to say we've learnt from our mistakes. We probably didn't show them enough respect in our previous games, so we went for 5 at the back, hoping it would change things. It didn't. Latassa scores a harder chance than the one he had last season in the round of 16. The second half rolls around and Xavi makes it 1-1. It's Calimundo gunning it down and absolutely shanks it. He does get subbed off after that. We can't be dealing with mediocrity this season. Henry was probably unfortunate not to start. He then comes on and shows exactly why he needs to be the first name on the team sheet. He puts us ahead in the 80th minute. You think job's done? Well, it bloody is now. Orban slots it across and our youth academy grad makes it 3-1. We've finally beaten Real Madrid, and at the Bernabeu no less. Let's go check where we are in the group. Before we do that, we've got PSG in the director's cut. Now there's no way we were not going to play them in what could have been the final season of Paris FC. You know, the oldest of rivalries. They seem to have our number up until like season 3. We got lucky in season 2, in all fairness. That was before I found out how good Fire at the back was and how good Orban is, in all fairness. As Casper slots him through for his second of this game, Cho got one as well. And just look at this. Cho knocks it on, Orban over his head, and then just dinks it over that generic goalkeeper. He didn't stand a chance. Now let's go check where we are at the halfway point. We're top in the league. That couldn't have worked out any better. Top spot and Madrid are out. Okay, I've left Sir Marco to his own devices. He's not on his medication, right? He's acting a bit nuts. Mocho's gone for 62.5 mil, but he's brought in an absolute weapon. She's definitely slipped him her number. We have finally got our main man, Ansu Fati. 110 mil from Barcelona. Our second 9-figure signing this season. And it's not much of a risk because on paper he's definitely better than Mo Cho. We also got Gunther and Dagbert in as fullback cover on freeze. Dortmund in the round of 16, and you know what? I fancy our chances. Let's get it. The Signal Iduna Park, arguably one of the most frightening stadiums in Europe. The yellow wall's basically their 12th man. It's not fair, really. We can do a job here, we can do a job anywhere. And we've already beaten Real Madrid. I mean, this is small fish, right? Wrong. There's no such thing as an easy game in the Champions League. We should have learnt our lesson by now. Restes was on form. He was outstanding in the first half. He did keep us in it. But who else would it be for us to open the scoring, then gift Orban? We held on until the 83rd minute. Kochu is the one to level the score for Dortmund. We're into added time in the first leg. It's Orban who ricochets it through to Dominic and he grabs the winner. Our £100 million man has put us through to the quarterfinals. I simmed the second leg. We were A-OK. And we're coming back in with the director's cut version against Lille. It was a bit of a tricky game in all fairness. Got a couple of stonking efforts, denied by the keeper there. Corner comes whipped in, Sloboslight out to Fatty, and he just finesses that, he Travellas it into the corner. He took a while to get going in all fairness. That would have been a great goal after that link-up play with Sloboslight and Orban. But yeah, Fatty took a while to get the groove. Like we only had half a season to get it. It was a bit of a risk in all fairness, because Cho was performing quite well, but not quite at the standard I thought we were going to win some of the games in the Champions League. Fatty came in and, as I said, took like 5 or 6 games to get going, but once he got going, he was solid. But I accidentally simmed the first leg of our quarter-final clash against Milan. I thought the return fixture was at the San Siro. I was so wrong. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. Orban grabs a brace to put us through to the semis, and it's a big one. Before the semis, we had a Coupe Nationale final against Nice to play. Here's their lineup if you're interested, and here's how we're lining up. Mamana was retiring, so I gave him the armband and popped him in centre defensive midfield, just for the crack of it, to be honest. I did actually sim all of the Coupe Nationale games. I only actually played the final. It was pretty dead up until the second half, actually. We had a couple of chances, but they weren't anything to shout about. They weren't too exciting. Sloboslight plays it through to Kalimundo. He loses it, battles to get it back, and then he makes no mistake. He would be a good first choice striker in all fairness if we got him a bit earlier on, but we had Orban and no one's getting in ahead of him. Sloboslight with an absolute rocket. I thought I'd play the old he's pulled his hammy joke, but we all know about that celebration right now. They bring one back, but it wasn't enough. We did actually win the game 2-1 after the final whistle blows just here, and as I said, you have to give Mamana the armband. One of our first signings, he finally lifts some silverware. He's been a rock for us over 6 seasons. I thought this was quite a nice clip in all fairness. Aggie, Mamana and Albert lifting the trophy, but now we're going to jump back into the Champo semi-finals. Manchester City at the Etihad. You best believe that we went 5 at the back. No inverted fullbacks, no centre-back CDMs, just 5 big old defenders trying to stop Haaland. Xavi gets close with the first attempt of the game, but it's Singer who brings down Foden. Haaland steps up for the penalty, and there's not a chance in hell Restes is stopping that. Who the hell are you pointing at, bruv? The boys found out who was pointing at Sir Marco, and they just turned on the heat. A lovely move into the box, and Xavi finishes it off from the corner. Erling spanks it off the woodwork, and then Toure decides to try his luck on goal. Thankfully Restes was switched on. We try our luck from the left hand side again. It's Dominic slipping it through to Orban, and he makes no mistake. Oh no, hang on. No, he hasn't done his hand. Oh, he's done me. In all fairness, I thought he was going to be out for another 8 years. Take notes, Haaland. That's how you put away a header at the corner. We get caught playing out from the back. It's Foden. Sierra 1-2 stepping it into the box. Takes it round Restes and slots it into the empty net. 3-2. About 82 minutes on the clock. It's Fatty playing it through to Orban, who's on the left-hand side. I don't think we've ever scored a goal with him, but it's the Algerian Hadjum. Second half was just end to end. The game ends 4-3. We go into the second leg with Orban as the top goal scorer, but in desperate need of a win. I knew he'd make a difference in the Champions League. We might have even won it last season if he wasn't injured for the entire campaign. Fatty grabs our second, and then look at this. Xavi soaks up the pressure, slips it through to Fatty, and that's what 110 million looks like. He's just guaranteed us our place in the final. Boys, let it sink in. The 2nd of June, 2029 is the day we make history, and only the old lady stands in our way. I'm not too worried about that lineup, to be honest. This is how we're lining up for our biggest game and what could be our final game with Paris FC. Casper with the armband, Aggie's on the bench, but he will be coming on around the 60th minute. He's just got no legs anymore. And without any further ado, let's get it. It's been 6 seasons since we took over Paris FC. That small club in Ligue 2 has come a long way, and it's all thanks to you lot, the fans. We wouldn't be here without you. Highs, lows, and every bump along the way. I wouldn't change it for anything. Now let's go show the world who we are. We're staying true to our roots. High pressing, expansive, fast wing play football. Fatty guns it down, cuts inside, just over the bar. Exactly how we want to be starting this game. Well, not exactly. It would have been nice if it went top bins, but at least we got the first shot off. Hadjian bullied on the left. It's Pedri who lays it into Vlahovic, who makes absolutely no mistake with the finish. I'm not panicking. It wouldn't be a Sir Marco final if we didn't go behind first. Although saying that, it is a bit annoying that we haven't changed our ways in 6 years. Plenty of time to grab a goal back. We win it just off the halfway line. Fatty plays it into Xavi, lays it on once more, and there's just too much on it. Toure, for some reason, looking a little bit shaky at the back. You're right there, mate. It's Pedro on the ball once more. He works his way inside, just steps away from Toure, and he gives away a penalty. At least it's not a red card. We've still got 11 men on the pitch. Vlahovic steps up, and I'm still absolutely fuming that Rested hasn't bloody saved that. You went the right way, for God's sake. Take a breath. We need composure going into the second half. I'll put composure in the bin, just give the ball to Orban and he'll make sure we're back in the game. The Nigerian number 9 pulls one back. We've now got a lifeline in this game. Dominic wins the ball just off the halfway line. Casper then comes crunching in with a tackle. We work it all the way around to the left, and who is it? Our 110 million euro man, Ansu Fati. He has drawn us level in this Champions League final. Our risk looks like it's going to be paying off. Casper caught in possession, but just look at this. Look at this determination, this grit, this desire from Kasper Kozłowski. This is why we made him captain in Aggie's absence, and he delivers a captain's finish to make it 3-2. We have wholeheartedly turned this final around in our favour. It's been a completely dominant second half performance from the boys, and this move here just epitomises how we play at Paris FC. On the counter, over the top, and complete composure in front of goal. Henri Aubert, our youth academy graduate from season 3, has just scored what could be the game-winning goal in this Champions League final. Our club captain, our cult hero, Aguer Raquettes, enters the pitch for this Champions League final alongside Emmanuel Mamana. Ansu Fati clears the ball away with his 110 million euro head, and as it rolls out, the final whistle blows. Pandemonium in the crowd from the Paris FC fans as the team steps up to the podium to claim the ultimate prize in club football. Aguer Raquettes, our club captain and our first ever signing from season 1, puts his hand and lifts the Champions League trophy. 200 games across 6 seasons, it wouldn't be anyone else. And as the boys celebrate, we sit back and relax as our journey with Paris FC comes to an end. Here we are, our official confirmation as Champions League champions. Here's confirmation of us winning the league. I would love to show you the game against Monaco of where we won the 3-peat and the treble, but the file got corrupted, so I couldn't show you it even if I wanted to. And to be honest with you, this failure is the reason why I actually made it a Champions League special for the last episode and not a regular season, so a little inside scoop for you. There's a Coupe Nationale confirmation. Orban obviously finishes top goal scorer, and I've actually tallied it up. Over 3 seasons, one of which he was completely injured for, he played 89 games, got 117 goal contributions. 85 of those were goals. That's incredible. I also did the math for Aggie. 223 games, 70 goals, 72 assists, 9 trophies over 6 seasons. He is our club legend. I also want to give a shout out to Gabal and Gouet, who have managed to last the entire stretch of Paris FC. Fair play, boys. I didn't think you'd make it this far, to be honest. As mentioned, our journey with Paris FC is now complete. We've literally won it all. I've got some more RTGs lined up, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you want, and until next time, stay safe and adios.